Righty then, good afternoon and welcome everyone. My name is Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to DAG versus The Walking Dead, a game where you guys take control of the story as we play in order to see whether or not I survive the zombie apocalypse in the Walking Dead universe. It's so good to see so many of you guys here and ready to have some fun, because I'm not technically GMing this. I mean, I am to a little bit, but for the most part, whether or not I survive is in the hands of you guys in chat. You guys are taking on the role of my encounters, all the things that I find and do and stuff like that. Yeah, you guys basically get to decide it. How do you decide it, you ask? Well, first of all, this is a very chat active game, meaning that you guys are going to get called upon from time to time to throw out ideas, to like just, you know, blurt out whatever things you think should be happening at any given time. Or, if you feel kind and generous, you can donate to have a more immediate impact on my journey. But yeah, so what do we need to know? First of all, we are playing the Walking Dead role-playing game by Free League Publishing. Free League Publishing has a very particular type of system, which uses multiple D6s, which I have in front of me here. In addition, I'm going to be asking for chat to also roll some D6s from time to time for other things as well. There is exploding dice. Well, not exploding dice. It's sort of like the more skills I have in a particular thing, more dice that I use, that kind of thing. And yeah, for the most part, that's the whole up, down, left, and right of what I need to be doing. So, I don't want to spend too much time postulating over rules and things like that. I guess in terms of chat rules, the only rule is this is fun. This is about having a good time. And yeah, there is a particular contest of let's see how many days DAG survives. And of course, you are encouraged to challenge me, but you know, hey, we're not going to do something that just outrightly kills us in one move or one donation. Like, for example, an encounter like a helicopter lands on DAG. Probably not going to happen, you know, but a helicopter crash obstructs your way forward, and the helicopter was carrying a bunch of people on the way to the hospital who are now walkers that are in your way. Yeah, okay, let's do that, you know. So yeah, there you go. All right, if you have any questions about the rules, about the game, let us know. We do have a somewhat of a quick guide just over here, which is how that works. So, you know, there's that as well. Let's go quickly through the donations. For $5, we're going to re-roll a failed dice roll. So this is if you want to help me during the course of the game. As you can see, it's very cheap to help me. If I fail a roll, you can say, hey, re-roll that dice, but it's only ever one single dice that I get to re-roll. In this particular game, there is a difference between dice. For example, if your character is stressed out, they will have to roll a stress dice, and if that stress dice rolls a 1, something bad happens, it gets messy. For $15, we will summon a walker. Now, why summon a walker if the walker will just die? Well, the walker is going to be more than just a random zombie encounter. The walker is going to have emotional impact. Every single zombie that is purchased for $15, we get to build a story, and what we'll do is we'll also do like kind of like almost like a little insight into who this walker was and why, you know, again, why they happen to be here at this moment. We may not even kill them because of how emotionally attached we are to them, but that's how I intend to make the walkers, you know, hard to kill, rather than the D&D style of like, kablam, kablam, there we go, they're dead. So yes, $15 is a proper walker story, which will be kind of cool as well. For $30, you can either allow me to scavenge, finding something that'll help me on my way, adding to my items, replenishing food and things like that. By the by, I can't heal if I don't eat, so there's that too. Also, if you want to, for $30, you can increase the threat levels. Now, let's have a quick look here. These are the threat levels. Boom. For 0, which it currently is at, it's clear and safe. Threat level 1, there it is, means that there are walkers around, but they have not noticed me. I might suffer a single walker attack if I mess up a skill test, but that's about it. For threat level 2, there are walkers close by, but not aware of me. Basically, there has to be a way to escape or move around them, but there are numerous walkers here. For threat level 3, the walkers are now aware of me and are moving towards me, as well as anyone else who is alive. We'll need to fight to get out, and that's basically it. Threat level 4, the walkers are closing in on you. This is not a case of like the walkers are in the nearby vicinity moving towards me. They are upon me. They are there. Threat level 5, walkers are within arm's distance. They are in melee. They are right there with me. And lastly, walkers are in my face and we are surrounded. So the difference being is arm's length is a threat level 5 and 6 is you are swarmed. So there you go. So these are the threat levels. So yeah. So for $30 you can increase the threat level or give me some things to scavenge. Hey, we already have our first walker donation from Schooly Eye. Schooly Eye, what I need from you, if you would be so kind, is just an occupation. And maybe even a gender. Occupation and gender for this walker, and we'll summon our first walker. Okay. Next donation is the $50 reward, which is an encounter. You get to decide an encounter. You can write it in chat, and it will play out immediately. This can be a positive encounter or a negative encounter. If you want, there is a random encounter chart if you'd like me to roll that. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Yes, you do give the ideas for the walker. Yeah. I mean, unless you don't want to, then I can obviously try and improv something, but yes. All right, and lastly, for the big old $100, for our massive reward here, you will drop a swarm onto our location. Now, it won't be directly on me, but it'll be the next area I have to go into. Or alternatively, you can create your own Walking Dead NPC to interact with me and, meet me along my journey. Yeah, that's it. I think that's it. All right, let's kick off. Let's get this started. Starting off with a little bit of mood music, I think. Let's see, what do we have here? Oh, I like that. Oh, this is already tense. All right, so we begin our adventure in a small city in Western Australia. This is Perth, a quiet, really unassuming place. During COVID, they managed to stay indoors, keep healthy and clean. Lockdown wasn't much of a thing there, so Perth had no experience in how to deal with what was to come. Our heroes... Heroes don't exist in this place. Just a laid-back community of people trying to get by. In a small room, in a tiny streaming setup, we join the Dead Aussie Gamer, who is live streaming to his fans. As he's preparing to end his stream, there's a knock at his door. DAG was expecting one of his players from the previous night, a man by the name of Tristan, one of his best friends and longest friends. Tristan has played on DAG's table at home for quite some time. He needed to talk about his character. A new plot twist for their vampiric game, which they run on Saturday nights. DAG wraps up the stream, bids farewell to his loyal and kind followers before making his way out of the room. He turns off all of the stage lights in his studio, stretches, and gets comfortable as he begins to make his way to the front door. As he does, he hears more banging at the door. Thinking at first nothing suspicious, he makes his way over. I reach for the door, and as I do, I hear something unusual on the other side. The sound of groaning, moaning, scratching. Originally I thought maybe it was Tristan, but I reached out with my hand and asked, "Hello? Who is it?" There was no response. Once again, a banging comes. Okay. I open the door. And immediately, slammed up against the security mesh is a dead version of Tristan. Bright red hair stained with blood, pale skin, large red beard, his eyes sunken and hollow, reaching out and clawing at the door. My heart leapt out of my chest. Tristan! What happened? What's going on? The sounds continue. Tristan continues to claw and scratch. DAG had seen enough movies to know what this was, but he didn't want to believe it. Tristan was his best friend, his oldest friend. And there he was, standing at his door. All right. This is our first walker, so thank you very much to Schooly Eye for donating that. We do have our second walker that has come through from Marcus the Walker. Marcus the Walker DM, yes indeed. It did go through, so please let us know what is the role of the walker that you would like, and of course what gender. Here we go. Can hear the zombies in the background now. There we go. All right. Panicking. DAG turns around and heads back into the house. He closes the door. He can't bear to see Tristan like this. Okay, I need... what do I do? What do I do? Oh, okay. I can't stay here. I can't. I need to find out where my partner is. I need to make sure she's okay. I'm gonna take a look around. This is gonna be our first check. This is going to be trying to, I guess, search or scavenge what I can in my own house. So for this, we're going to use our, let's go with our wits and our scout. So that is 4 dice for our wits, 2 dice to scout. And every 6 counts as a success. Alright, here we go. Oof! Alright, unfortunately, that is a 4, a 4, a 4, a 4, a 4, and a 5. So there is no success. Meaning, as DAG looks around his house, he quickly takes a few bites of what food lies in the fridge, but practically he can't take all of it with him. He takes with him a, actually, hold on, let me go get it. Hold on, I'll be right back. Aha! Yeah, that's right. All right. So, DAG takes with him a backpack, mimic backpack, because, you know, I'm a freaking dungeon master. Can't not have a mimic backpack. So I take my mimic backpack and I load it immediately with the items on my list: a sleeping bag, a wind-up flashlight, a metal water bottle. I do have a Dungeon Master one, but this one's bigger. A large box of matches, which I do still have right here, and all my spiked metal dice, which are in here. I mean, would you guys say that I could take, like, the Mimic as well? Can I take the Mimic as well as the spiked metal dice, or do I just have to take the spiked metal dice? Does the Mimic count as the spiked metal dice's case? A male soldier. Ooh, interesting, interesting. But that's actually quite good. That might provide me with an opportunity. Okay, I like that. Okay. So, they may need some more challenges now that I'm joining. Well, you know, there you go. Okay, so. Oh, we want to do a vote? Okay, let's do a vote. Hold on, let me open up the Twitch here. Let's see. Start vote. There we go. New poll. Mimic can take Mimic container. Yes, no. For a cost. There we go. Done. Alright. Poll is up. Can I take the Mimic container? Alright. So, grabbing hold of all of these various belongings, Dag makes his way back to the front door. He thinks about Tristan on the other side. He's very close and still scrabbling at the door. He didn't notice whether or not there were more of these creatures on the streets. Okay. I better not go out the front door. I'm gonna go out the back. Now, the back of Dag's house is kind of an open garden. He hasn't actually made anything in the backyard since he built the house, so it's all sand and dust and weeds and things, making it very difficult to climb over the fence. He's going to grab one of the nearby tables from like the sitting area beneath the veranda and place it by the door. I'm going to attempt to jump the fence here. So we're going to go with our agility and our mobility to see if I can jump this fence. Because it's quite a big fence, and I'm jumping over a table on sand to get there. Alright, here we go. No, that's not bad. That is 1 fail and 1 success. But fails don't count unless they're stress dice. So we haven't added any stress yet, which means we have a success. So, climbing over the fence and making our way one leg over the other, Dag makes his way into his neighbor's house. Immediately there, as he lands, he sees he hears the sound of barking coming from beyond the glass door leading to his neighbor's house. Inside, there is the sound of another zombie. A husband and wife couple who live next door. There is gunshot wounds on the wife. As you can see, the body of this dead walker lying on the ground. A second walker seems to amble inside a soldier. His neighbor was ex-military, and unfortunately, when his wife came home, he didn't realize till it was too late. Did not have much time to stop her attack. Drew out his old service gun and fired on her. That gun could be really helpful. But right now, I don't really have any weapons. And then the dog, barking and making a bunch of noise. The dog's trapped in there. Look, I can't leave it. I can't leave the dog in there. Dag walks over to the back door and attempts to grab hold of the door handle, giving it a slight tug It's unlocked. Okay. Let's see if I can stealth in and sneak up on this zombie. So, we're going to be using our agility, which is 3 dice, and our stealth, which is 2 dice, giving us a total of 5. Hey, Cyber Nation, welcome in, welcome in. We are playing DAG versus The Walking Dead. You guys take on the role of The Walking Dead. And yeah, if you've got story ideas or encounter ideas, let me know in chat. We've currently been donated that one of the walkers is one of my players, one of my best friends, who's at the front door of my house, and the second is a soldier who's my neighbor at the moment. So there you go. All right, here we go. Let's see if I can sneak in. Okay, that's 2 successes, which means it's I can perform a highly unlikely stealth check, which is good. Opening the door with silence, DAG sneaks in. The zombie still mills around the living space, but hasn't yet noticed. The gun is still in its hands. Okay, I need to do this quickly. The dog looks in my direction, but doesn't bark, which is highly unlikely. It seems to know that I'm there to help. I reach into my bag and I pull out my spiked metal dice. I take off one of my shoes and one of my socks and place both the heavy mimic and the spiked dice that they contained into both of my socks. Pull it tight. Armed with a flail, I make my way over. And with one heavy swing, let's see if I can take out this walker. Oh, that's 1 success, which I think is enough to take out a single walker. So, as the massive heavyweight strikes the back of the head of this soldier, he lands forward, falling down and lifeless to the ground. Look, DAG watched Zombieland before and does not hesitate to do the double tap as he hits the man again. The dog does not make any noise. It knows that its master wasn't the same. The dog looks sad. Alright, let's do a scavenge roll, shall we? Ladies and gentlemen in chat, let me know what I find, or what possible things I can find in this house. You guys get to decide. So throw them out in chat, any ideas, any suggestions, they'll all go in, and then we'll roll to see how many things I get to pick from what chat suggests. So this is an ex-military man's house. We get 1 free item from him because he's just got whatever's on him. But then yes, if we scavenge his house, we can see what else we have. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's see. So scouting, we need 6 dice for that one. There we go. Okay, so that's 4 for our wits, 2 for our scouts. So that brings us to 6. Okay. Nice. Okay, so that's 2. That means we will get 2 objects here. Okay. Service weapon or food. Canned corn. Be kind to the diggers, mate. Hey, look. He's a zombie. Food, medical stuff. Crowbar. A gun, very limited ammo. Soldier's house, gun, very limited ammo. Okay. I'm going to go with canned corn as one of them, just straight up. I think, yeah, I think I need... Oh, you know what? If I have canned corn, I would probably need a can opener, right? That'd be a smart thing. Okay, so let's go with... Although you guys didn't say a can opener. If someone says a can opener, we will. Oh, better boots. Oh, actually, that's not bad. Okay, that's not bad at all. Let's go with... Ooh, utility knife. Hey, there we go. Thank you. Oop, no, I didn't want to move that. I grabbed the wrong thing. Okay, there we go. Okay. Okay, so I get one free thing from him, and then I get a few things from there. So let's go with a can opener for sure. Let's go with... If I have a knife, I could open it with a knife. Yeah, but see, if I use my knife to open cans, I dull my knife, and I've got no way to sharpen it. A Swiss Army knife could be good. Yeah, okay. Well, if it was there, yeah, Swiss Army knife. That's okay. That's a good one. I like that one. So we've got a Swiss Army knife. Nice and versatile. And let's go with a... Yeah, let's go with that canned corn. Although, would we count... I think we'd count the Swiss Army knife maybe as... tiny item. I'd say. And then we'd have the can of corn. So you've got canned corn. And then let's go with a military boots. There we go. Military boots. I will definitely wear his military boots 100%. All right, make sure it's good quality can opener. Yeah, food for the dog. Okay, so here's our first decision. Dog food or canned corn? That'd have to be my choice, because I can't leave the Swiss Army knife behind. I'll need it later, for sure. I'm gonna go with dog food. I'm gonna go with dog food. I mean, push comes to shove, I could eat dog food, but I don't know, there's no question. Can the dog eat a walker? Probably shouldn't. Okay, cool. So, got the dog food, I've got the military boots, got the knife. So that's all I can scavenge because of what I rolled. Now, in addition, Australis has already mentioned this. There is a mechanic to kill defenseless people, which is an empathy check. So an empathy check here is just because these individuals are human beings. This is my first kill, so I'm going to see how my empathy is and whether or not I will gain a stress from having killed someone for the very first time. Now, I mean, let's just see how we go. Oh, that is a 1, and a 4. So that is no bueno. So I am going to indeed take a stress mark here. All right, let's just mark this down. There's our stress. And let's update it for you guys at home. There we go. And that should update our... There it is. Boom. Look at that. Oh, that's looking so good. Okay. So. Let me just check something real quick. I feel like I need to move that one. There we go. Days survived can be there. Actually, no, it can't be there. Let's go here. Let's shrink it down. There we go. Yeah, that'll do. Done. Okay. I haven't chosen the name of the dog yet. So yes, animals are not able to contract the zombie virus in the Walking Dead universe. So the dog will never become a walker, but the dog may eat rotten flesh, become sick, and die from that. So I'm definitely not gonna feed it. All right. So wanting to take the dog, I don't know its name. So I start to look around and see if I can figure out what the name of the dog will be. It is a boy dog. It is a mix between, let's say it's a mix between a healer and a collie. So it's kind of like mid-sized, very high energy. It's got kind of mid-length fur. Very wavy, and it's got the colorations of a collie, so those white and those brown colors as well. Yeah, throw out some ideas for the dog in chat, and I will name the dog. I will name the dog when I find one that I like. So there you go. So throw out the names. All right. I checked the gun that that was used. Looking at it, there is no more ammunition in the gun. Checking the cabinet, the gun cabinet is locked. It has a mechanism, so when it's closed again, it automatically relocks. So I rattle that for a little bit, and there's just no way in. Without bullets, this gun is useless, and not going to be something I can use. All right. I walk to the fridge and check to see if there's anything worthwhile, and, well, sadly there isn't. The dog barks, and looking at him, I realize, okay, I need food for the dog. I go to the pantry, or the laundry pantry, or wherever you want to have it, and look around and find a bag of dog food. I load that into my bag, and around there, I do find the dog's name. The dog's name is... The dog's name is... Oh, see, that's going to make me happy and sad. I'm going to name it Chief. Chief the dog. Now, for two reasons. One is I think Chief is an amazing name. And two, Chief is actually the name of our dear friend Caustic Phoenix's dog. And while this may not be the same dog, it does make me remind me of one of my friends, and that makes me happy. Okay. All right, Chief it is. We now have acquired Chief and some dog food. All right, done and done. Let's save that, make the changes. And badadoosh, there it is. All right, so now comes the tricky bit. We need to go and deal with Tristan. Dag walks to the front of the house, opens the door slightly. He still hears the sound of Tristan banging on the wall nearby. Looking around, I'm going to see if there's any other walkers in the area. So, by the way, we are now at a threat level 1. To clarify, well, we should have technically increased the threat level before, but I forgot. But yes, we are at a threat level 1, which means there are walkers nearby, but they haven't noticed me. Okay. All right. Let's see if I notice any other walkers. All right, that is 2 successes, no failures, which is, I would say we'd get to notice. So chat, I guess roll a D6. All right, Mythical Turian comes in with that first roll. So we're going to go with, there is one other walker here on the street. Okay. This is going to be tough. What do? Now, DAG looks around and can see that he is in the middle of the suburbs. There's no, he doesn't drive, so there's no car in the carport. His missus had gone to work that day. Looking around, transport is an issue. Without knowing how to drive, it is going to be hard to move around. But he does know that there is ways to move relatively easily. The trains, for example, are protected on either side by large, heavy-set walls designed to keep people from walking onto the tracks. If Dad can get to the train station and walk along there, he can make it all the way to the train line that leads towards where his partner works. But to do that, he needs to get past these couple of zombies. I could leave Tristan behind. I could. But I can't. I can't leave him. Not like this. Not the way he is. Alright, we have another walker summoned. Thank you, Marcus. Give us the details on your walker and we'll throw it in there. Alright. DAG remembers watching The Walking Dead as a TV show. Because, haha! Marcus the Walker, DM 2.0. Alright. DAG remembers watching The Walking Dead. Walkers are highly infectious. But if you remove their hands and their jaw, they become kind of listless and make it easier to move around the dead. Alright, Chief, you stay here, okay? Just stay right here. Okay. Now I have to wrangle my friend. And removing his jaw is not going to be easy. Okay. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to empty out my bag. And use the empty backpack. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put the backpack onto his head. And then I'm going to restrain him. I'm going to try and, at that point, basically use the... the Swiss Army knife is not good. Oh, what do I use? I'll use the door. I know that's going to sound awful. I'm going to use the door to try and break his wrists. And once with the bone broken, basically then try to use the Swiss Army knife to remove his hands. Okay. Alright. I think that's the first thing. I left the door unlocked in my house. So once his arm is broken, I think I'm going to drag him into the house. Okay, let's do it. So. Man, this is so nervous. This is so nerve-wracking. Because anything could go wrong. Alright, so I've got 3 dice for my strength. 3 dice for close combat. Once per day, my animal companion can give me 1 extra dice. I'm not going to use that just yet. Alright, here we go. I must have more trauma. It's Tim. Oh, no. Oh, why are all my friends here? God damn it. Ah, you know what? Because you donated, it has to happen. Okay. Complication. Tristan was not alone. Tristan came with another one of my players and another one of my good friends, Tim. Now, Tim had driven his car here, but had been bitten along the way. Veering to the right, he slammed into a traffic light, and the other zombie is Tim. Now, Tim, for those of you who don't know, is a 6-foot tall gentleman. And well, he's higher than 6 foot. He's like, I want to say 6'2", 6'3", or something like that. And putting a bag on his head may not be as easy. If I also attack Tristan, it will draw Tim and this other zombie towards me. Okay. Because Tim is walking in our direction, so we have to act quickly. So, 3 for strength, 3 for close quarter combat. Man, anxious, yeah, the anxiety is crazy. Okay, here we go. Okay. We have a success, meaning the bag goes on the head. As it goes on the head, Tristan begins to buck and to make a hell of a lot of noise. Let's see. Is there... Here we go. Did. All right. So as that happens, the next step is trying to restrain him and bind his arms. Well, not bind them, but you know what I mean, like just grapple them. So again, 6 dice here. Here we go. 1 success. His arms are bound. Next step, getting them to the door and trying to slam them to break his wrists. God damn, come on. Oh no, I didn't make it. All right, so I slammed the door. It does not break the wrist. I'm gonna make an empathy check here to see how stressed I am about this. 1 success. Okay, I managed to not stress myself out. I'm gonna try again. At this point, Tim is moving in on us. We are now increasing the threat level to 4. So we have a 4-level threat. I have now grappled hold of Tristan. Tim has noticed me and has started making his way towards me. I need to break his hands. I need to get him into a safe place before I bring him into the house. I'm gonna have the dog help me. Do I want to? No. No, I'll have the dog. No, we'll wait and see what happens with Tim. Okay, here we go. The dog is barking. Yes! Okay, there's 2 successes here. It is, by the way, true fact, it is unlikely that you will break someone's hands in a door when you slam them, right? It's very unlikely. Fractures, yes. Breaks are harder to do on purpose. But thankfully, I managed to break his hands. In doing so, his arms now no longer pose a threat. He cannot scratch me, and with his head in a bag, he cannot bite me. I drag him into the house and try to kick the door shut before Tim gets there. Now Tim is closing in, so this is going to be a mobility check to try and get in without worrying. I whistle for the dog. Oh, okay, another 2 successes. So, pulling Tim in, the dog rushes in. Pulling Tristan in, the dog rushes in, and I kick the door shut. As the door slams, you can hear the sounds of Tim beating on the door as well. Tristan writhing in this bag. Okay. I drag Tristan backwards and into the room. I have a few things here that I can use to keep him steady. Geez, what do I have? I'm going to... Oh, I know what I've got. I've got a large bamboo rod that I'm going to use. And I'm going to place it on his neck. And I'm going to basically put pressure so that it keeps his head pinned down as I... well, before I do that, sorry. I'm going to go find my meat tenderizer. It is a large metal hammer that I've got in my kitchen drawer. Why I chose not to take this as a weapon is entirely different, but I will take my meat tenderizer. I will go over to Tristan. I'll take off the bag, and I will make another empathy check. Man. Here we go. Okay. No, sorry. Because I'm already stressed, I have to add a stress dice to this. Yes, that's what I need to do. Okay, the stress test wasn't a failure, but it wasn't a success either. I did, however, fail my empathy check, which will give me another stress. I'm going to push this. So I'm going to add another stress dice, and we're going to try this again. Because I need to get through this. I can't just be stressed out and like, die before we even kick off. All right. All right, that's not too bad. I had 1 failure, but it's not a stress dice, and 2 successes. So things don't get complicated. I brace myself, and we're going for another combat roll. Again, still stressed out, so I've still got my 1 stress. Okay, 2 successes. With a heavy thwack of this metal hammer, I break and dislocate Tristan's jaw. I use the hammer to hit it again until it's dislodged. And Tristan sort of takes on a lull. Alright. It worked. It's crazy. Alright. Okay. I go to grab some of the rope that I have in the garage. I make a makeshift leash and use that to bind up Tristan. Tie his neck to a cable. All right. But that then brings us to Tristan. Oh, sorry, to Tim. All right. This worked well, but do I do this to Tristan? Oh, sorry, to Tim. I mean, look, Tim's also my friend, but Tim is very tall, and this was stressful enough. Do I have it in me to do it to another friend? Alright, what do you guys think? Do you guys think I should try this? Keeping in mind, this is DAG versus The Walking Dead, and you guys are technically the GM here. So you guys can add encounters, you guys can twist things around, but I don't know. I just want your thoughts. Should I try to wrangle Tim while he's outside? Or should I just, you know, quit while I'm ahead? I have one of these zombies, which should help a little bit. And I know that 2 zombies helps a lot. What do you guys reckon? He's very tall, very big. Don't take more risks. Yeah. Yeah, Tim's quite big. Wouldn't chance it? Okay. Okay. So, new problem. Drop something from the roof. Could drop something from the roof. But DAG, how will they play TTRPGs with you with no hands and jaw? Life will find a way. With feet. Alright, I need to run. Okay, cool. So I think the general consensus is run. What was the question again? Should I try to... so what I did was I removed Tristan's jaw and hands so that he would become docile. When walking around with a few walkers, it can conceal your movements from other walkers. So 1 is good, 2 is great. 2 is basically how Michonne from The Walking Dead actually, you know, traveled around and relatively unnoticed, unless you literally bumped into someone. So the question is do I do this with Tim? The problem is, again, Tim is very tall, Tim is very big, and it would be a lot harder to get him than others. I think a lot of people are saying don't risk it, just take Tristan and go. What do you reckon, Odd Bandicoot? Don't risk it? Okay. Alright. My current problem is that I now have the dog and I now have Tristan both in tow. With Tim at the front door, I can't get past him without a conflict. I can't jump over the fence because Tristan can't jump over the fence and neither can the dog. So, I go into the garage and I start to open the garage door. You hear the sounds of the door opening, and Tim moves away from the front door. I immediately wait until Tim is inside the garage, and I close the garage using the little remote. He can't see me or hear me because I'm inside the house, and it'll start to close behind Tim. So now Tim is in my garage, which is fine. I'm happy with that. And I make my way out into the street. Man. Okay. I guess let's look at our goals here. Let's change our music, shall we? No, this is our creeping music. Where's our... Here we go. Travel music. All right. So, I need to find a way to go and find out what happened to my partner. That's the key thing here. I need to figure out how to get to her. Now, she is quite a ways away. She works at a university at the other end of the city. It'll take me hours, maybe even the whole day, to walk there from here. For now, however, I need to find safe passage. Traveling to the train line will be my best bet. Hey, Praetor Rechecks, welcome in. The PDF is amazing. It's a lot of fun. If you've played Free League games before, yeah, you get what you get. You know, it's really good. This is DAG versus The Walking Dead. You guys control the action. So if you have suggestions of encounters or things you want to throw in, throw them in chat. And if you've got some funds to donate to old DAG, you can generate immediate actions as we play. So, Tim's Eternal Playroom. Suits. Okay. As DAG runs out into the streets, the walker threat is no longer imminent. But there are more of them. We have descended to threat level 2. Looking around at the scene of carnage, you can see cars that have been destroyed, fires that run ablaze. Next to Michael's suburb is an industrial area, lots of trucks and you know, kind of like industry places. There's a rock climbing place where you can see there's a bunch of blood strewn out across the floor. And walkers everywhere. Right now they keep their distance, distracted by the fire and the noise. Having Tristan in tow has helped at least somewhat, but Dag's not taking any chances. He gives most of the zombies a wide berth. Continuing to walk for the next 40 minutes to the nearest train station. There's a few places along the way that may be worth stopping in. The first is a Chinese restaurant. The food was never good there, even when they were alive. Don't want to risk what happens during the apocalypse. The next is a small deli, a place where a lot of the workers here would get lunch. Okay. Look, I've got food for the dog, but I need to keep my strength up. I need to find something for myself as well. I'm gonna go scout the deli and see what's in there. Okay, so 4 for my scout, 2 for my wits, 1 for my stress. Oh no! Skilly, hi! What's happening, buddy? Okay, well, good thing is that my stress die was the one that gave me a 6, so that's good. So I will successfully scout, but what does Schoolie want to drop on me here? So I got a 5, a 4, a 1, a 4, a 3, and a 2 for my regular dice. We've been mean so far, so time for kindness. Scavenge option. Hey, that is awesome. Thank you so much. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the scavenge option. This is wonderful. So scavenge option works as follows. In this place, there is going to be an option to scavenge a bunch of stuff. Schoolie, you can tell me what is here, and it is there. You can have me scavenge whatever you would like. That is amazing. Thank you so much. This is actually going to be really helpful. But let's find out what is in this house to begin with. What is in this this place? So random encounters. Here we go. Let's see. Random. Okay, nope, that's factions. We haven't come across any factions yet. Challenges, here we go. Escalating challenges. Event, here we go. All right, I need the audience, please, if you can, to roll 2d6. So I need two people. So each of you. So everyone roll a d6, and I'll pick 2 of them from the list. Thank you. All right, here we go. So we have, let me roll here real quick. Okay, Tony the Tigger, and boom, Odd Bandicoot. So that is a 3 and a 7. Nice. Okay, so in this room there is okay, so there are 2 walkers in here, likely a customer and the person at the front desk. There is, it hasn't been fully looted. It has been looted to some degree, but there is still some stuff here. However, according to our dear friend Odd Bandicoot, there is a child here. There is a child zombie. Oh my god, I hate child zombies. Okay, so there is a small child without their parent. You can see that the child has eaten her mother. The corpse has been devoured, and the man behind the counter seems to have been stocking shelves as they amble around. Now there is a lot of stuff here. Let's see. So, Schooly Eye, if you want, just start making that random list of stuff that I can have. Again, you've got 1 post in order to tell me what I get. It can be a bunch of useless stuff. Could be something useful. If you want, I can just roll on the random table that we have here as well. So it's up to you. So, what do? I'm not going to try and agitate them. I'm going to try and stealth very quietly. So, agility of 3, stealth of 2. Let's see how we go. Nice. Okay, so that is 2 successes. 4, 1, 5, and 6 on my main, with a 6 on my stress dice. Doing blinds and scavenging, pass on chat. All right, cool. All right, how about this? Chat, I'm going to put a 1-minute timer from my clap, and from that point on, throw out any scavenged items you think would be found at like a deli or like a tiny little, like, you know, those small supermarkets. Anything you guys would like, we will put those in there, and that is what is there. Now I've only got so many spots in my backpack, so I will have to pick and choose, but you know, we'll see how we go. So going from now, 1 minute, let's go. Hey, McClover, have a fun time. I hope that you're having a great time at your sister-in-law's. Thanks for stopping by, though. Much appreciated. Okay, so with 2 successes on the stealth, DAG begins to walk into the deli. The sound of the zombies is unsettling, to say the least. Okay. Alright, yep, very unsettling. Don't like it. DAG, don't like. I'm going to begin to make my way forward, with Tristan in tow and the dog kind of half growling. I reach down and stroke the back of its neck, patting it to try and calm it down a little bit. Okay, we need to look around. Find some things. Okay, tin of baked beans. Pack of Mountain Dew. Dried nuts and fruits. Pasta. Butcher's knives. Rice, bottles of water. If the dog food bag was open already, you could put some in it for more room. Hey, that's a really good option as well. Oh, that's actually a really good idea. Tinned tomatoes. Both human and dog. Yeah, that's actually a really good idea. Okay. So. Jesus, this noises. Okay. Step one. I'm going to very carefully add to the dog food. I'm going to add some rice to the dog food as well. Probably won't be the best dog... sorry, I'll add the rice bag to the dog food as well. This is going to add weight to it. So, you know, I'm just going to... Yeah, I'm going to kind of like put the dog food in that as like a heavy item here. Okay. Dried fruits, nuts, and jerky. So that's actually some pretty good stuff. Let's get some dried fruit. Actually, let's go with trail rations. Let's call them there. Trail mix. Let's roll a d6 in chat to find out how many we have. So somebody throw in a d6. Bag ties? Bag ties isn't bad. So 4. Alright, so we've got 4 days. Okay, I've got 4 days worth of trail mix. Which isn't much in the grand scheme of things. 4 days worth of trail mix is not a lot. We do have our metal water bottle, which is filled with water. Which is actually filled with water, so... Okay, so that's actually pretty good. Medkit. Oh, medkit would be good. What else do we have here? Butcher knives. Butcher knives are good, but maybe... Look, Mountain Dew is also good. Okay, I think meds is going to be a good idea. So I'm going to get a first aid kit, because I reckon there has to be a first aid kit here, right? First aid kit. Alright, first aid kit. Alright, flour disinfectant. Oh, you know what? Alcohol is probably a good idea as well. Besides beheading, what are the other ways to kill zombies or at least subdue them? Destroying their brain, taking out their jaw and their fingertips, right? So that they can't scratch you or bite you. Turns them docile for some reason. And then they become relatively, you know, disabled. Salt, spices, make anything taste better and last longer. I think I'm leaning towards alcohol for disinfectant. I also don't mind the idea of the zip bags. You know what? Let's get some zip ties. Screw it. I mean, like, we've got food, we've got some supply stuff. Color me crazy, but I think we need some zip ties. All right. Now, I'd say at this point, the zombies are starting to become aware. They're starting to like notice that someone's moving around. DAG slowly stops moving. Now at this point, I can retreat, and I can get what I have, or I could push a little further. I'm gonna push a little further. I want to try and get some alcohol from behind the desk, and I want to try and get some chocolate for that sugar and caffeine thing. Maybe some like coffee flavored chocolate bars. So let's go with a sneak again. 3 agility, 2 sneak, 1 stress. Okay, that is 1 success, no failures. All right. Taking hold, I move past the front desk, and I grab a bottle of whiskey, Actually, it's Australia. Probably be bourbon. And let's go with coffee drops. You know, those little candy coffee suckers. I think they're going to be good. Okay. I do have matches. I don't have a lighter. But I could get a lighter, I guess. This would, however, take up my last slot. So screw it, let's try it. Why not? I'll need to make another roll to try and get the lighter. Actually, you know what? If I sacrifice my matches for a butane... Actually, you know what? No, I've got so many matches. I don't need the lighter. I'm not even going to risk it. No, that's... No, I don't need to. I don't need to. Grab a shopping cart. There's no shopping cart here. These are small delis. All right. I'm going to leave. I'm not going to push it. All right. So, thank you, Schooly Eye, for the opportunity to scavenge. So, to let you guys know how scavenging works without the donation, what would happen would be I would roll... I would ask you guys to each roll a d6, and I would pick 3d6, and I would get anything that ranges from a barely used toothbrush to a umbrella or a camera, and this is just what's in there, for example. Yep. Okay. Also, for the sake of games, toiletry needs are not going to be focused on, just in general. But yes, we're going to say that I am not going to be a responsible dog owner, because this is the zombie apocalypse, and to be honest, it's poop, and right now we have bigger things to worry about than Chief's poop. But that's because we're playing in a fictional game, and you should take care of your dog and the poop. If you grab a shopping cart, you can move things easier. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But we're not heading to there. We're not doing that. All right. So. Oh, backpack. Oh. I do have a backpack. I've got my backpack. See? Backpack. Ta-da. Okay. Oh, for service dogs. Oh. Yeah, no, I don't think they'd sell those. I'd have to make one, or I'd have to find a service dog. All right. So. Leaving the zombies behind, I make my way back into the streets. Man, this is nuts. This is like straight out of a movie. I need to find Suze. She'll know what to do. At the very least, she's got a license. She'll be able to drive us somewhere. I don't know. Maybe we should... What's the plan? Do we have a plan? I think once we meet up, I'll know what to do, for sure. There's a large hill that leads from the industrial district over to where the train station is. You would have to actually go over this hill and through like several fast food chains, including a Hungry Jack's, a KFC. A couple of restaurants and stuff like that, and that's where you would be. Now, we didn't say what time of day it happened to be, but presuming DAG is streaming, it's likely the morning time. So while there isn't anyone in the restaurants, the fast food places, however, have the breakfast rush. And sure enough, as he clears that hill, there are a number of walkers in this area. Am I worried about licenses? No, I'm worried about driving. I mean, if you drive in the zombie apocalypse and you hit something, experienced drivers are going to be way better than someone who has very little experience. So that's kind of it. Plus, I only theoretically know how to drive. So there you go. Okay, so climbing over the hill and looking down, there is a large group of walkers between DAG and the train station. Alright, it's 1 p.m.? Sure, 1 p.m.'s fine. I can deal with that. Alright. Damn, what do I do? I mean, having Tristan will give me some protection, but I've never tried it. And do I really want to test it out on a frickin' horde? Like, well, it's not a swarm, but like, you know, a big ass crowd. I mean, it worked on the couple that were in the deli. Okay. I think if I need to get through the horde, I have to find a zombie. And maybe okay, so the whole rubbing zombie guts on yourself to hide your smell. That is a bad idea. I think it's a bad idea. I think it's going to make the walk in the sun of Australia to that university just all that more unbearable. Damn, what do I do? Oh man. Okay. I need to risk it. I have to walk slowly. So it hasn't gotten to the point of a swarm yet. But it is dangerous. Okay. So, at this point, actually, no. At this point, let's change the scene up a little bit. So there is hordes of zombies, but there are also survivors. There are also people in KFC and Hungry Jack's and all these other places that have boarded up themselves as the zombies have gathered around them. You could see that they've started moving and are paying attention to these individuals who you can kind of see have put up the walls and the tables up against them and sort of kept them all bound. They wouldn't go for the dog. They do not go for the dog at all. Oh, they would still. No, you're right. They do still. They don't go for the dog, but they definitely are attracted to the dog as well. But the... No, actually, no, Schoolie. I know what you're thinking of. You're thinking of Dawn of the Dead. Dawn of the Dead is the one where they actually had the dog and then they used it to lure the zombies away. But no, Walking Dead... I was pretty sure the Walking Dead, they for the most part just can't catch dogs, but I think they hear them and they kind of are drawn to them. But this dog's been quite good. I should, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna take a moment. I'm gonna take a knee. The walkers still ate animals. They ate the horse and stuff like that, but it's the opportunity, and the animals didn't come back as undead, so that was the thing. Yeah, that poor horse. Anyway, I'm going to sit and pat my dog. I'm going to try and reduce that stress. That's what I'm going to do. I need just some time to think. I think that's the important thing for me. Because I'm not going to rush into this. Dawn of the Dead, they ignore the dog and they use the dog to run over supplies to their friends. Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, I remember that one. Let's see. Hold on one second. Where is it? Here we go. Stress. Reducing stress. Handling your fear. Yada yada yada. When you try to handle your fear, +2 for every anchor that you have. So I've got 1 anchor there. Okay. Breaking points. Lose your drive. Overwhelmed. Okay, cool. Okay, so handling our fear. When you play, bad things will happen. Your PC risks being pushed beyond their limits. At the end of each session, GM will go through the list of breaking points. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Okay, yeah. I'm going to try and lower my stress here. So, Hey, microbiologist, how you doing? It is your DAG. How's it doing? Now listen, we are playing DAG versus The Walking Dead. You guys take on the role of the obstacles of my game as I try to survive as long as I can in the world of The Walking Dead. Right now, we are trying to get to the train station because the train lines have these huge barricades that, you know, people can't get across to. And I'm trying to get my way to the university where I can go and find my partner and hopefully come up with a plan. I'm traveling with a dog and my best friend Tristan, who was turned into a walker. I've removed Tristan's jaw and hands so that he is kind of serving as a body double. So there you go. So yeah, that's what's happening. I've been doing well. Thank you for asking. Hoping you walk out in the sun all day isn't going to trigger my issue. Yeah, no, it will though. It will, absolutely. Okay, so let's try. Make sure I got sunblock. I don't need sunblock. I need sunglasses. I should have really picked up some sunglasses, honestly. To be honest, yeah. But yeah, that'll actually trigger. Actually, no, but probably before I get to the university, it'll trigger for sure. Okay, so, empathy. No, I'm gonna take some time. Let's go with a random percentage. So, please roll me. Everyone roll me a d6, and we're gonna pick a few of them. And we're going to see if I get a random encounter while I'm doing it. It's 1 p.m. currently. So we got a few things there. Random encounters. Okay. So, hey, Classic Sam, so good to see you. Thank you for joining us. Okay. So super quick, we have from our list 6 from Schooly Eye, a 4 from Odd Bandicoot, and a 1 from Microbiologist. Okay, thank you so much for the 1,000 bits. We're playing DAG versus The Walking Dead. I'm trying to survive. I'm trying to get to a train station, but there are a horde of zombies attacking some people in some fast food chains between me and this train station. I'm taking some time to pat my lovely dog Chief and try and reduce my stress, but we're seeing if while I'm doing that, if there's a random encounter. And having a look... It looks as though there is... Oh, okay, here we go. So, it looks as though a group of thieves have started to break into some buildings. So while I'm there, while I'm waiting, reducing that stress, which I will do right goddamn now, a group of thieves break into the nearby bank that is attached to the petrol station that is over there. Oops, I added this to the wrong thing. Okay, hold on, sorry, 1 second. I goofed. Okay, there we go. Okay. So sorry, I just need to write these down. I made a mistake here. So, coffee, drops, zip ties, Swiss Army knife, bottle of bourbon, first aid kit, trail mix, 4 days, bag of rice. Okay. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. I just didn't realize that I had that I had not updated my character sheet. Also, if I do forget to update my character sheet, do let me know. Okay. Hey, no worries, Classic Sam. Thank you so much for coming and tuning in. Multitasking, writing. Yeah, well, you know what? Do your thing. I know that you're going to have an amazing time. You are a wonderful and talented individual, and I hope that you create absolute magic. Okay, so dog food and rice, which we've got in there. We've got a first aid kit. We've got trail rations, 4 days. We have zip ties, coffee drops, and a bottle of bourbon. And we have just cleared our stress. Alright. And there we go. The character sheet should now be updated. Cool. Whew. Alright, we got there. Can we preemptively buy rerolls to save us when the dice aren't in our favor? Yes, yes you can. Alright. So where are we at? Yes. Now, looking out after patting the dog, feeling a little bit better, and seeing these absolute Burks freaking breaking into an ATM, realizing obviously there must be stupid because no one wants money in the apocalypse, they have drawn the attention of the walkers. So I'm going to use that opportunity to try to sneak past. So, sneaking past the walkers, 3 dice for my agility, 2 dice for my stealth. I'm going to say 1 extra dice for having Tristan, and my no stress dice because I'm no longer stressed out because I took the time to pat my dog. We should, as chat, get to redeem Jinx points. Well, look, all of the stuff up there is effectively your Jinx points, okay? Okay. So here we go. Oof, that is only 1 success. Hey, thank you so much, Tony. I presume that is for 2 rerolls, just in case. Fantastic. I will mark this down. Okay, there we go. Done. Be able to turn the table on us. Yep, there we go. Petting my dog also helps reduce stress. Yeah, I agree. That's one of the reasons why I wanted to get a dog. Like when we first were making the character and stuff. I have I have cats, but in this version of it, we're going to pretend like I don't have cats. Not that I don't love my cats, but let's be honest here. If I tried to bring my cats on my journey here, it would be a lot harder. So I guess the question is did I leave my cats at home? I'm gonna say I did for now, but only because I know that when I find Suze, we'll come back and we will get the cats. But I won't take them out into the streets as is. That's just not, it's unwise. So, here we go. I'm going to make my way through and try to stealth. Thankfully with... Oh yeah, sorry, I do get another dice, not that it matters, but because the guys are trying to break into it... Nah, it didn't help. Because the guys are trying to break into the ATM, they've drawn the walkers to them, and I use that opportunity to move. I I start to run. I start to get across the parking garage. I move past the KFC. I can see that the KFC has been broken into. The signs of carnage are everywhere. The zombies start to file in. Weirdly enough, it reminds DAG of a regular day of people clambering and climbing in, clawing to eat. But the sounds that he hears are not the sounds of teeth rending chicken. That's for certain. Moving past the KFC over to the Hungry Jack's. Again, likewise, the doors seem to have held out. You can see the morning staff are trying their best to keep people at bay. There's very little I could do to help. Not gonna lie. And I need to get to Sue's. Maybe later on. Maybe at some point I'll build up some sort of morality to this, but no, my head's focused. I need to find Sue's. So I continue, making my way across the parking garage. There's several cars parked. I say parked, sort of left by the petrol station. Seeing these zombies devouring this guy, these thieves, as it were, I'm going to try and help in the only way I can, and I'm going to kick one of the cars that are in this area. The alarm begins to blare and sound out as the walkers begin to head towards the noise. I continue to stealth to the train station and hopefully pull some of the walkers away from the people at the fast food areas. Okay. 1, 2, 3 for agility, 2 for stealth, and 1 for Tristan, and 1 for the car, aiding to my distraction. Let's see if I can stealth to the train station. Easy. That is 2 successes. As the walkers begin to converge on the car, DAG makes his way across the parking lot and up a ramp that leads to a bridge that overhangs the freeway. The freeway that used to be running with a massive line and procession of these cars, but now has crawled to a standstill. The cars backed for as far as the eye can see, the signs of the dead intermittently woven among it. Several crashes, scars of metal and steel as vehicles have crashed into one another. DAG tries not to look too hard, knowing that he'd likely see people who are trapped in vehicles and struggling to still escape, or worse. Alright, we're going to lower our threat level here. And let's get chat to roll us a d6, please, to see, are there walkers in the train station? Probably, to be honest. As DAG makes his way towards the train station, there are 5. Damn, there are 5 walkers in the train station. Several passengers and one of the ticket takers. Okay, maybe I can stealth through here, knowing that Tristan's worked quite well so far. Maybe, just maybe, I'll be able to get through. So, 1, 2, 3 for my agility, 1, 2 for my stealth, and 1 for Tristan. Now, because there are 5, I would say that we are now in the vicinity of a threat level 2, and it is going to be difficult to get through them. Ticket takers, we still have those. It's more they just check people as they come through. They're not really, they're more like transit guards more than anything else. All right, here we go. Oof, okay. So that is only 1 success, but I needed 2 in order to get through. So I am going to push this roll and attempt to roll all my failed dice and see if I can get another one, including a stress dice. Oh, nice. My stress dice gave me the second one that I needed, which is amazing. And I've managed to, thanks to the aid of Tristan, stealth my way into the train station. All right. Heading down the flight of stairs. The escalator's still moving. You can see that as we go down, there's blood stains on the escalator, and at the foot, there's kind of like this kind of rolling severed head of a zombie that had been grinded up by the escalator itself. I'm gonna go down and then jumps up to Tim Ex Machina, Dag. You want Tim to show up again? I mean, impressive. We'd have to figure it out, but yeah, I guess. All right. As we climb down the flight of stairs and leap over the severed head, the platform itself is relatively quiet, save for one individual. What we see, and we can roll this randomly, is a survivor. Here we go. Non-player characters. Okay, I need everyone to roll a d6, and then we've got a couple of things here. Yeah, everyone roll a d6. We're gonna create our first NPC. Do 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 do. All right. Let's see. Okay, one moment while I make some adjustments here. All right, so NPC. We need a name for the NPC. But let's see, what are his traits? So, first of all, Tony, you've gotten a 4, and Schoolia, you got a 6, which brings us to 46. He is dressed in spandex. Interesting. All right, so this guy is dressed in spandex. Marcus gets a 5, and Odd Bandicoot gets a 5, which means his NPC issue is he easily freaks out. All right. Okay. Let's see. We then have his secret issue. Australis gets a 2, and Jay Spites gets a 4, which means he secretly punishes himself, or themselves, should we say. Okay. And let's see. His skill. Let's see. He has... According to Schoolia... Oh, I need 2 more d6s. Anyone at all. Gym guy. Oh, okay. You know what? That's a good idea. I like that. A gym trainer. Okay. Tony gets a 5 and Schoolia gets a 1. Okay, so 5. He has 2 trained skills, 1 expert skill. And he has Schoolia and Odd Bandicoot. He has nothing on him. So he's got no gear. Alright, so there we go. Alright, you guys can name this dude if you'd like. While I decide what skills this NPC has. So I would say he is trained in... I would say trained in force and endure. And he is an expert in close... No, not close combat. Let's go with expert in leadership, because he's a gym trainer. He's like motivation. There we go. There we go. Richard Simmons. His name is Bait. Calvin Mitchell. Kyle Powers. Richard Simmons. Jim. Sounds like he records himself. His name is Jim. Jim the gym trainer. Max Power. Alright, you know what? I'm going to call him Richard Powers. There we go. Alright, we have our first NPC Gym Bro. Look, I know who Richard Simmons is. Okay. Okay, I dig that. There we go. So, Richard Simmons, dressed in spandex, easily freaks out, secretly punishes themselves, and, yes, I know, Dead Like Me. What? Such an Aussie TV name, yeah. Secretly punishes themselves, and they're trained in force and endurance and expert in leadership with no gear. Okay. So, as Dad comes down the flight of stairs and enters the... hey, thank you so much, Dazzle, for your Prime. 2 years almost. Holy hell, that is amazing. Mwah. Super love. Big love, my dude. And thank you so much for your ongoing support for as long as you have. It's truly been amazing. Okay. So, so heading down the flight of stairs, Dag encounters Richard. It's all my fault. It's all my fault. I couldn't. I just, you know, I had to do it. I just need to get home. Okay, I just need to get home. That's all. You know, forget about it. It's just gonna be. It's gonna be all right. It's gonna be easy. You know, I just don't need to. Dag sees this. This guy doesn't look very stable. Hey, buddy, are you all right? Oh. The guy puts up his fists as if he's ready to fight. Huge, bulging muscles as he's, like, getting ready to go down. You can see at this point his knuckles are red. I'm like, hey, whoa, look, hey, dude, calm down. At this point, the chief starts to bark, and he notices Tristan next to him. What the fuck is that, man? What the fuck is that? And I'm like, calm down. Look, have you watched many zombie movies, okay? This is how I get past them. Just fucking calm down. Well, fucking tell me to calm down, mate. Listen, you don't know me from shit, okay? You're fucking one of them. You're fucking insane. You know, you just trying to kill me. Like, bro, if I don't have anything to kill you. I just need to get onto the train tracks and get going. Oh, you fucking not going anywhere, you are. He begins to freak out and rushes to lunge. I guess we're going into battle, because this guy's an ass. Okay. So, going toe-to-toe with someone, an NPC in particular. Fuck, I don't want to kill this guy. Okay, I'm going to try and restrain him. Now, I have some martial arts training. Admittedly, I probably should have done some push-ups before I left the house, but I didn't. So I'm going to give myself a penalty for being out of practice. Yeah. Out of practice. That's going to be the my penalty. Okay, combat. Here we go. Okay, here we go. Okay, so going into combat, we then enter into a brawl. So let's have a quick look here as we have our quick rules already. There we go. So brawl phases. Here we go. So getting into a brawl, we then need to break it down. Step 1, taking cover. Am I taking cover or is he taking cover? Neither of us are taking cover. I need to stop this guy from attacking because if he doesn't attack me, he might attack Tristan. So I'm not going to do that. Step 2, ranged combat. Neither of us are going to be fighting at ranged. Don't have guns, don't have weapons that need that range. So we're going to go into close quarter combat. Now, I believe for the purposes of close quarter combat, the actions entirely rely on myself, and they respond to this battle. So, throw something into his eyes to blind him. I'm in a train station. I don't have anything unless I open up my backpack and grab it. Which I'm not going to do. I am, however, going to drop my backpack because I'm not going to fight or try to do something with all of that weight. As you can imagine, dog food, rice, first aid kit, ton of stuff. No, dropping that backpack first up. And then I'm going to attempt to grapple this guy. So, 3 on my strength, 3 on my close combat. I'm going to reduce 1 for being out of practice. But that is all. Okay. So I've got 5 dice here. So let's see what we do. Whose side am I on? Look, I just want this guy not to attack me. That's all. And, you know, he came at me, and he's super interested in fighting me. So, all right. Nice. Okay. Wasn't a great roll, but that was 1 success. So this guy is trained to endure. So I do need 1 more success to overcome him. I'm going to push and try to get that last thing. So I'm going to keep that 1 success. I'm going to roll another 5 dice. Let's see how we go. Nice. Okay, that is 2 extra successes with no messed up failures. So with 3 successes under my belt, he comes up and he swings his huge fist. I instinctively step backwards, and as I do so, the zombie head that's on the floor starts to bite. This startles him for a second as he steps back. In that moment he steps back, I step forward, place my left foot behind his left foot, and then use my weight to push him down. As he falls, he reaches up to try and grab me. He grabs onto my shoulder, and I grab his wrist and twist it around. As he lands, I place him in an arm bar, grabbing hold of his other hand and very quickly placing his hands behind his back. I draw out one of my zip ties, which are in my pocket, not in my backpack, and quickly attempt to zip tie him. Once again, I need to make a close combat roll. Oh, wait, no, sorry. We then go to movement. He can't move. He's grappled. I'm not going to move. Step 5, first aid. We're not going to heal each other. 6, other. So, in the other phase, what is the other phase? Other phase is if you want to barricade a door, hotwire a car, set off explosives, get the get the radio working, something that is not covered above. So, no. All right, so that is the first round of our brawl phase. Second round, we go back in, taking cover. Neither of us are going to take cover. He's grappled, he can't. Ranged combat, nope. And we're now going to go into close quarter combat. I need a camera for my dice. I'm thinking about getting some digital dice on. Right now, it's just more I wanted to get the layout done, but then, yeah, we might actually be getting some digital dice out there. Okay. Let's see if we can restrain Richard. So once again, we've got 3 strength, 3 close quarter combat, -1 for being out of practice, and 2 successes. Brilliant. That's exactly what I needed. With 2 successes, even though he's much stronger than me, I'm enduring and I'm pushing through. I haven't spent that much effort this morning, and I pull that zip tie shut. As his hands are now bound behind his back, he continues to struggle. At this point, he's not going to be able to break free of the zip ties easily, so I quickly move over to his legs. We're going to again go through the whole brawl phase and then come back. Let's see if I can zip tie his legs as well. Ooh, I do not. Do I want to push it, though? You know what? Fuck it. We'll just get for the biscuit. I will push it. Camera would be good because I get to use real dice. Yeah, that's true, but I need to get a second camera, then set up the rig, and that's the whole thing. I can't afford a second camera at the moment. Right now, I'm trying to pay rent, which has been very, very helpfully done by our lovely audience who have helped me donate to replenishing some funds after my American trip. So thank you, everyone. Okay, here we go. Okay, that is one success. With him being bound, he is downgraded from needing 2 successes to only needing 1, so that will succeed. My stress dice was a 3, so no extra stress there. Okay, so his legs are now bound and zip-tied. Dude, I told you to freaking calm down. You're fucking one of them. You're gonna feed me to them. Oh shit, what the fuck? Look, I got no problem here, man. I don't want to leave you like this, but I also don't want to get punched by you. Your fucking arms look like they're guns. Alright. How does this guy respond? You guys now are fundamentally Richard. If you have actions that you want Richard to take, by all means, this is now your NPC. Because the whole point of DAG versus The Walking Dead is you guys are in control of how things go. So let me know if you want Richard to do anything. As DAG makes his way over to the edge of the train tracks, he's taking a few deep breaths in. That was a lot of energy, and like he says, very out of shape. Okay. He calls for the dog again, who barks and rushes over. He then pats it a few times. You watch as zombie Tristan sort of also makes their way in. Okay. He says, "Oh, you noticed my guns. Thanks, boss. I work out a little." Well, yeah, you're wearing fucking spandex, mate. I didn't think you were a gymnast. He breaks down as the day has been too much for him. He starts to cry. He basically starts to weep and sob and tear up. I look over to him and I say, "Listen, dude, stop that. Look, what's your name?" "My name's Richard." I'm like, "Look, listen, Richard, you need to be quiet, man. Like, these things, they're attracted to sound, okay? Just keep quiet. It's just been such a day. I was at a spin class at the gym, and then I was running them through the motions, and then they started really getting into it, and I thought it was great, and then they came in through the window. They tore up all the women there, just, oh God. And I left them. I left them. I just ran. I didn't know what to do. Like, look, dude, like, we have to do what we're doing, but you have to keep your mouth shut, man. All right. I need the group to roll me some d6s to see if he attracts some zombies. Because at the moment, remembering there are 5 zombies in the train station. They are up the top of the platform, but he's been making a lot of noise. Okay, that's a 6 and a 1. That's a 61. Let's see. There's a 3 and a 1. Okay, this isn't looking good. This is not looking bueno. All right. Looks like the votes are in. It has attracted some of the zombies, which increases our threat level to 3. He says a few things and will share with you if you let him go. Oh, okay, so he's gonna try and lie to me. He's gonna say, "Hey, listen, dude, I got some stuff, okay? It's yours, just let me go, man." Hearing and seeing the zombies, I have to make a tough decision. Do I let him out and risk him freaking out again? Do I leave him to the zombies that are now on their way? What do I do? Man, that's a tough one. Man, look, I'm not a killer. I don't want to sacrifice this guy's life. Like, that was not the goal. Let Bait do his job. No, I can't. It's not me. It's not who I am. Oh! Actually, here's a good question for everyone. This is a good question. I want you to type in chat either 1 for yes or 2 for no. Is this dude wearing sunglasses? Yes or no? Type it in chat now. Not that this will change what I'm going to do, but it's important. He does not have sunglasses. He does. He does. He does. He does. Does. Okay. So, the eyes have it. I move over and I grab hold of his sunglasses and I take hold of them. It's like, all right, fine. I'll take these. Fair? Yeah, dude. Just whatever. Just let me go, man. Just let me go. I take out the Swiss Army knife. I take out my... Oh, actually, no. Before that, the zombies are coming. First of all, I'm gonna go get my bag before I go and get him. And he's like, hey, you can't leave me, man. You can't leave me. I'm not. Just shut the fuck up. I put my backpack on, and I whistle for the dog, and I pull Tristan away from there. You watch as this guy's freaking out because I've moved Tristan over, and I'm like, okay, now you don't attack me. You just run, okay? That way. And I gesture the opposite direction to where I'm going. He's like, yeah, man, yeah, whatever, just keep it away from me. I take out the Swiss Army knife and I start to cut. Let's go with force, because I need to actually force my way to open these things. But they're broken. They don't need to be broken. I mean, maybe. You know what? Let me roll. No, sunglasses are fine. That's a 4, so that's fine. Okay. I want your clothes, your boat, and your boots, and your motorcycle. Okay, here we go. Oh! Okay, I don't break him free. Let's push it. Let's push it. I still don't succeed. Oh no! Okay, so if I push and I don't succeed... Let's see. What happens here? Pushing. When you fail a test, you can choose to give it one more try, called pushing the roll. You have found another way to achieve your things. You must really, yada. You push the roll, you re-roll all the dice that are not successes. You also take 1 stress point and add a stress die to the re-roll. Okay, so technically speaking, I should be on 2 stress now, and because I pushed before, remember? And I would get a 2nd stress dice, which doesn't succeed. Okay, so I haven't succeeded. Because they still haven't succeeded, nothing happens, because I didn't roll a 1, but I just don't succeed. Though, let me just really quickly change this, because, like I said, I should now have 2 stress dice. Okay, here we go. Okay, so I get 2 stress dice. Alright, it is just taking its time, bear with me. One second. Oh no, everything's crashing. Hold up. Okay, there we go. Okay, so 2 stress dice, thank you. 1, 2 stress. Okay, now here's the big question. The zombies are now imminent. What do I do? Okay, so we now up our threat level to 4. Those walkers are closing in on me. Question. When the threat level is a 3, do you get a stress point? The picture on my end's a bit fuzzy, but it looks like it says that. 3. As the walkers are aware of you, all present PCs take 1 point of stress. Yes. Actually, yes, that is a good point. So now I would get another stress for the fact that they are closing in. Okay, so I get 1 stress from that. Oh, actually, that would mean I would have gotten another stress dice on top of that. So let me roll another stress real quick. I need a 6. I did not get a 6. I have not saved this dude. You know what? I'm going to re-roll 2 of my failed dice. Just to... I'm going to use the tokens. Why not? I feel like I just need to. Yeah, let's try and save this dude. Okay, so this is courtesy of our dear friend Tony. So thank you, Tony, for that. Let's see if we can save this guy. Like I said, I didn't want to kill him. I didn't want to kill him at all. So I'm gonna burn. Actually, I'll burn them one at a time. So 1 reroll. I just need a 6. Come on, that is not a 6. Second one. That is also not a 6. God damn it. Okay. Yeah, Rick's stress is through the roof. Okay. So that was my roll as they're approaching. So now they are on us. They're closing in. They've gotten to the bottom of the stairs. They're heading over to us. There's 5 of them. There's 5 zombies. If we make it out of this, the dog's gonna get some pats. DAG, yeah, dog needs some pats for sure. Fates are giving me signals. They are. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna run, save myself. He can still run. No, I bound his feet. No, I'm not going to be the reason why he died. I can't do that. I'm going to pick him up, and I'm going to run. So, strength is a 3 plus mobility of 2. So that's how I'm going to view that one. Because I need to basically, lift him to run. So 3 agility. 3 strength, 2 mobility to try and run. 1, 2, and 3 stress dice. God damn. All right, I've got 3 stress dice here. 5. Let's see if I can. I feel stressed out. I feel like this is the stress at its peak. Okay, here we go. Okay. Oh no, I've messed up one of the rolls. The walkers will attack. However, I do manage to pick him up. Okay, so I've messed up. Let's find out what happens when I mess up. Messing up. When you mess up, it could mean that you alert the swarm, raising your threat level by 1, fail to notice a couple of walkers who close in, run out of bullets or a resource, offend someone, hurt yourself, break something important, get lost, or lose a hostage. Oh, no. Okay. Here we go. This is going to be nice and easy. I know exactly what to do here. I've messed up. I pick him up, and immediately DAG jumps onto the train tracks. As he does, there is the sound of like just this fracture, as I have now acquired a fractured ankle. It's not a critical injury, but it is still an injury. Actually, you know what? No, I don't need to. I can just say bruised. It's still fractured. Fractured thematically, but the actual condition is called bruised. All right, this will give me a penalty to my like anything that involves me running or me using my legs. All right, there we go. All right, that has now been adjusted. So now I have, yeah, Well, yeah, basically it's not broken. It is definitely like there's definitely like maybe a hairline fracture or something, but it is sore, it is painful because I basically fireman carried this larger individual and jumped down quite a significant ledge to the train track below. I did it out of haste because I'm trying to run away from these guys, and it's just this noise that just I pull my leg up and I just keep pushing forward and I run. This guy is shouting, this guy is screaming. I whistle for the dog, and I pull Tristan over as well. Tristan kind of stumbles a little bit. I kind of reach down to help him up, and we are starting to move. We are going to try and outrun this wave. So this will be an endurance and agility, -1 for my injury. So I need to roll 3, and I have to get a d6 on this to outrun them. But I do get 3 stress dice. Amazing. Okay. Oh no, I messed up again, but I did succeed. So, I continue to move, running and moving. But on the way, Tristan can't keep up. Tristan falls behind. And as that happens, I lose sight of Tristan in the small crowd that's following. All right. As I watch my best friend disappear into the crowd, I continue to move, not slowing down until the zombies are out of sight. With the barricades on both sides and the train tracks now somewhat stiller, there's a quiet as I take a moment, put this guy onto the train track, and breathe heavily, trying to catch my breath amongst everything. All right. Oh my God. I then take my time and cut loose this guy's zips. Hey, thanks, bro. Like, you didn't have to do that. I'm like, yeah, no, I was the one who tied you up, man. Like, it's fine. Hey, listen, I'm sorry about your zombie friend. I look up at Richard. I'm just... Yeah, no, it's fine, you know, like... Was it someone you knew? Yeah. Yeah, it was. You know, you could have left me behind, you know, used me as, like, I don't know, bait to keep the zombies off you. Why didn't you? I don't know, man, like... Killing one of those things was a first for me today, and I just didn't feel like throwing in killing a human being into the mix with everything, you know? Well, thanks. Yeah. Hey, listen, my name's Richard. Richard Power. Your name is Richard Power? Look, just call me DAG. DAG? You a DAG? Yeah. Yeah, I was a streamer online, and that was my name online. What are you, some kind of nerd? Well, today I'm the guy who saved your life. Richard's face kind of changes a little bit. He goes, all right, well, you got an idea? You got a plan or something? Yeah. Somewhat, at least. I need to get to the university. I need to go find my partner. Oh man, no, if she's out there, she's gone, dude. The hell did you say to me? Yeah. Let's go with rumors. What rumors are lying around? Because there are rumors here that we can roll. So chat, I'm going to get you to roll me some d6s as we look up what rumors are floating around. Here we go. Rumors, rumors, rumors. Challenges, weather, events, random events. NPC encounters, NPC animals. Okay, here we go. So that is a 2, 6, 21. All right, cool. Here we go. Okay, so we are going to pick numbers. Astralis, we have a 3 from you, and Bruin, we have 3 from you. That gives us a 33. That gives us... Okay, so at the university, apparently... Oh, I need to roll another d6, so let me roll that again. Would have been hilarious if you did an ominous roll of intimidation with your metal dice from your flail. That'd be funny. Schoolii with a 2, so that is rumor. Okay, so at the university, here we go. University. Yep, there we go. Someone collected a big pile of useful books for surviving the land of the dead and has left it at the university for some reason. So that is the rumor. Someone has collected a big pile of books and has been using the university to distribute them to let people know how to survive. That's the rumor that Richard says. Alright. Well, if there's more people there, then all the more reason we should go. Nah, bro. No. If we head in that direction, you know, that's just where more people are, and more people means more zombies. Yeah. Yeah. But, you know, I don't like that word. What word? Zombies, you know. Well, what do you think we should call them? Should definitely call them walkers. They're definitely not keeping up. Okay. Walkers then. Well, let's get to the university. The sooner the better. As I go to stand and put weight on my my ankle, he can see that it's got these bruises on it. Oh, dude, you definitely sprained that ankle or worse. You know, we should probably look into that. Look, we can look into it when we're safe. Just because these barricades are here now doesn't mean that, you know, they won't be coming down. And if we get boxed in here, that's us done. We can't climb over the ledges from here. Yeah, but if you're not walking, then, you know, even if we don't get caught out here, you're gonna die in the sun, man. All right, fine. Just here, I've got a first aid kit in my bag. Pulling out the first aid kit. Start to treat the wounds. He is not an expert in medicine, and I would say he's not very empathetic. So I'm not going to let him do my treatment, but I will allow him to give me an assistance with a +1 and 3 stress dice. God damn. Okay, so thankfully, no sudden injuries or attacks and stuff like that, and 1 success. Meaning, I will be able to treat my wound treat my ankle. It's still tender, so I'm gonna downgrade it from a bruise to well, to basically just a regular sprain. But I'll need to take some time. Where's Chief? Chief is right here, and Chief is definitely getting some head pats. So I'm going to use that time to, while I'm training, tending my wound, to also reduce my stress by 1. All right. Let's save that. And update the sheet for everyone at home. There you go. Boom, there it is. Okay. Yeah, he looks to me and he says, "Yeah, if you train with an injury, you're gonna injure, you're gonna make it worse." All right, well, look, give us a hand then. I put my arm around Richard. He takes me kind of by the chest and by the back, and I say, something interesting. A long time ago, when people were in smaller tribes before the internet, you didn't have last names. You only had the name that people knew you by. Miller was usually the miller of the town, and Smith usually the smith. Wasn't until we started talking to other towns and other villages where there was more than one smith that people started being given multiple names for things. And he tells me that I can call him Powers. Now, at this point, I'd say, given that it was 1 p.m. when I arrived at the train station, we are going to and by the time I've tended my wounds, it's going to take me about half an hour to an hour. So it's about 2 p.m. now, meaning that we want to be looking at taking a lunch break sometime soon. We're still on the road. It will take us till about sundown to get... No, actually not even. Hold on, let me calculate this. So the distance between me and where the train station I need to go in, given it's 2 p.m., I would say... I'd probably get there around 4 o'clock. Something like that. Okay, so yeah, about 4 p.m. by the time that I get there. We'll definitely be adding the NPCs that we get from this from that one there, and if this guy survives till we build our haven, then yes, we will absolutely. Is Richard's house on the way? Good question. Let's find out if Richard's house is on the way. And you know what we can use? We can use my new patented, lovely DAG coin. Look at that. So we've got a new DAG coin, which comes courtesy of our dear friends over at Wooten Forge, with do or die on it. So what we're going to do is we're going to flip this, and we'll see, do or die. I'm going to roll this on an actual mat so it doesn't make so much noise. But let's find out. Do or die. Is Richard's house on the way? Die. Unfortunately, Richard's house is not on the way to the university. All right. So Richard's sticking with me. One, because I didn't overpower him, but I beat him in a fight. I saved his life. So he's not like, he's kind of like, he's looking for someone to support him. So I'm currently doing that. So with the dog in tow, we begin to make our way towards the university. And around 4 p.m., as the air starts to get cooler, we arrive at the train station. Let's see. Let's see what situation we're in. So, everyone roll d6s as we find out what random stuff I have to deal with. Okay, let's see. Mythical Turian with a 2. And Jace Spites with a 6. So that's a 26, which brings us to a vending machine. Nice. All right. So as we climb out, we find a vending machine with some snacks and some beverages still in it. Man, I'm so hungry. Yeah, okay. We should probably stop and, you know, we'll get what we can. Let's make a scavenge roll here. So, asking him to break it. So he's going to have 3 strength and 2 force. Because he is trained in this. Actually, you guys can roll this. Everyone roll a d6, and we will take the first 5 values. And that'll be what he gets. Remember, 6 is a success. Anything less, and he doesn't do it. So we have a 3, a 2, a 1, a 6. There we go. From Tony the Tigger. And a 5. Okay, cool. So that is 1 success. With the heave of his shoulders, he manages to break the vending machine. Let's find out if he summoned some zombies with our do or die coin. Alright, he does not summon zombies. Okay. So, as he breaks it open, he grabs a few snacks and the like, and begins to eat hungrily at the vending machine food. I will drink some water and eat some snacks from the vending machine, but I think I'll keep the food that I've got. I'll maybe stock up on a little bit of water as well. Like I'll drink my the water from my little can. Which I've been doing as we've been going. I'll also pour out some water for the dog. And then I'll also, yeah, I'll pour out some food as well. And then I'll refill with any of the water and drinks from the, well, water preferably, from the vending machine. Okay. I need to eat some carbs, good for immediate energy. Okay. Oh yeah, no, he goes, hey, listen, buddy, you know, you can't just eat like nuts and berries and stuff. You have to get some carbs in you, you know, you need to, I don't know why I became an American bro, but this is now my American Richard Powers accent. So, because I need to make a way to make sure that Australians don't sound all the same. So this is now Powers, okay? So anyway, like I was saying, you got to get some carbs in you, man. Like the thing is if you're just running on low energy and you're just eating fruits and stuff, the sugar's great, but you need a slow burn over the day, right? So jerky, you know, here, have some chips, man. Yeah, thanks, Powers. All right. Now the university is only about an hour, maybe, in that direction, but you know, we'll need to make it quick. I think we'll push, really try to make that work. My ankle's much better, thank you. It's, you know, still a bit sore, but if we can make it to the university before nightfall, I think we might even be able to just hold up for the night there. Man, I think that's a good idea. Hey, you know, like, I had to leave my bag and my phone and things like that, so if I can, like, contact my parents or something, that'd be incredible. Okay, sure. Interesting. What have you given with what time of year it is? Right now, it is the current time. So it is going into winter, which is actually a good thing here, because it means rain, it means the weather's cooling down, and it's not so arid. So it is current. It is right now. It is as of today. This is today. Well, now it's the future technically, because now it's like at what, 2 p.m. something like that. All right. Okay. So we're gonna push. Use whatever energy we have and try to make it before sundown. So let's go with endurance. So 3 strength. Actually, you know what? Let's go with 3 agility. 1 endurance, and 2 mobility. Yeah, there we go. I know we're doing multiple, but, you know, hey, this is a long distance thing. I will say it is unlikely that we'll get there by the evening, but we'll find out. So let's just check our DAG quick rules here on what we need for the difficulty. There it is. Okay, so we need 2 successes for an unlikely challenge. I also have 2 stress dice still, so we're going to use them. Here we go. Okay. No successes. I think we're going to leave that one be. We're going to definitely leave that one be. We try to push through the night. DAG and Powers make their way through the streets back up onto where the freeway is. Surrounding them is still a number of these cars and walkers that threaten them from all angles, but very few of them seem to take notice of them. As they make their way into the suburbs, they start to disappear. Less and less of these zombies seem to be around. More of just the dead hang around here. The smell is permeating almost everything. Man, this is grim, dude. Yeah. I wish it wasn't like this. I mean, I thought that after COVID we'd have all this down packed by now. People stay indoors and don't touch each other. Oh man, yeah, no, it's different, dude. Like you know, when you got like COVID, you know, it's not like COVID's busting in your windows and trying to drag you out into the streets, hey. Yeah, you got a point there. All right. Well, let's keep going. We're nearly there. All right. You know, DAG, sleep is as important as training. You'd be surprised at what you gain from like a solid 8-hour nap. You know, and he's talking basically to try and fill the gap while I'm while I'm moving around. With Powers now with me, I don't know. Am I relieved? Maybe a little. I think there's something I fear a little bit more than the dead. And that's the quiet. Moving through the suburbs, without Powers talking, I can sense the quiet. Almost lurking like any of the walkers behind the shadows, under the verandas. That sense of isolation and loneliness. Why was it that survival wasn't the first thing that I thought of? Why didn't I immediately think about how best to preserve myself? Why was it the first thought that I had was to go and find my partner? Who knows? It's just one of those things, I guess. The university is quite large, with a massive football stadium and a huge field for the training courses, physiotherapy and the like. It is just outside and across from the Technological Institute. So where exactly did you say your partner worked? Well, she's in the main campus. We'll have to make our way towards the center of it if we want to find her. Ah, cool, dude. Cool. Hey, you said you were a streamer, right? Like, what exactly do you do? Dungeons and Dragons. Oh, dude. I know. I've heard about Dungeons and Dragons. I never got a chance to play. You know, my friends always told me about it, but you know, I always thought it was a bit too nerdy for me. But no, man, I've always thought it was super cool. I thought you just said it was. Yes, you know what? Never mind. Yeah, cool. Look, I think the best way for us to get through is to cut around the outskirts. You know, if we can get to the bus station where you know there's that large undercover area, I think we can manage to slip by. Okay, dude. I think I'm with you. Let's see if we can stealth in. 3 agility, 2 stealth, 2 stress dice. Okay, 1 success, no failures. Making their way through and into the university itself. It is the middle of the day. There are a great deal of zombies in this area. So we are at threat level 2 for the university. Oh man, I thought this place might have been clear, you know, given that they said that they were handing out books. Yeah, look. I don't think anywhere's clear right now. But a lot of these places, they have multiple locked rooms. Many ways to protect yourself, okay? If we can find our way towards the central area, then I think we'll be able to get into some of the buildings. Oh, what makes you say that? Look, I don't know. There are some key codes. Maybe we'll find someone with a pass. If we can, then we can get into those areas. So we need to find someone with a pass? Yeah, or a student card or something. Start to look around, but be careful. So let's scout, shall we? So that's 4 for wits, 2 for scouting. Let's see what happens. Okay, that is 1 success. Coming to what looks to be a small pub in the center of the university, there is death everywhere. The pool table is dripping with blood as a zombie has a pool stick stuck through its eye, embedding it into the table. Blood pooling and dripping over its edge. Did you have 2 stress on your scout? Yes, I did. I got a 5 and a 6 on that, which is how I got the success. So no failed on the no 1s on my scout on my stress dice. Okay, so oh yeah, sorry. And looking around in the pub as well, there are a number of other students here, many of which have been torn apart. One of them seems to be nothing more than a pair of like legs, just kind of like thrown up against one of the couches. Let's see how many zombies, if there are zombies in here. There are zombies in here. Could I get someone to roll me a d6, please? Roll us a d6 and let's see how many zombies there are. Powers is gonna throw up. Maybe he will. Let's make him do an endurance check while we're waiting. Okay, and Tony with a 5. There are 5. There are 5 zombies in here. Okay, so Tony is stressed, but is trained for endurance. So I think he'll be okay. Tony is not okay. Tony begins to vomit, making his way over to a nearby bin to do so. This will draw the attention of the walkers, who begin to walk in our direction. Oh, dude, I'm so sorry, man. This will increase our stress. Man, frickin' dude. All right, frickin' Powers. Oh my god, I'm already regretting saving this dude. Okay, so Powers vomits, and the stress goes up. The zombies begin to make our way towards us. Okay, shit. There's like 5 of them in here. Look, Powers, lock the door. Powers moves over and slams the door shut. He grabs what looks like a kind of like a sort of a belt from just like one of the corpses nearby, and ties it around the 2 handles, tugging it tight as several zombies start to hit the windows. Inside there are 4 of the zombies. God damn it. Okay, which means we are gonna have to go into a brawl. We have to beat these things. Okay. Powers, can you fight? And he goes, yeah, I can fight. don't use your fists, okay? Go find something. Go find a weapon. So Powers is going to go look for a weapon. I pull out my bag of spiked dice, which is now double layered with socks. Every time I get a chance to, by the way, if I find some socks, I'm going to, like, extra layer this, because spikes. Okay. So I'm going to... Okay, so taking cover. Nope. Ranged attack. Nope. Actually, you know what? Let's change the music real quick. Let's make this tense. There we go. And let's get those zombies up. All right. So I'm going to swing at the first zombie. So that's 3 for close quarters, 3 for strength, and now 3 stress dice. All right. Hey, what's up? Just to clear up for people who are joining us brand new, we are... Sorry, let me lower that music down a little bit. Okay. We are currently at the university near my... not near my house, but in my area, trying to find my partner. We have made it to the tavern. We're trying to find someone with a key card that we can use to get into, like, the locked and secured areas. I'm traveling with a gym trainer named Powers, who we met at the train station. He was freaking out. I tied him up and, you know, try and calm him down. But yeah, he drew some zombies to him, and we've escaped together. He's kind of currently following me because he's got nothing better to do. But yeah, recently when we arrived at the tavern at the university, there was a whole bunch of dead people. He vomited, and now bunches of zombies are attacking us. So we are now trying to take out the 4 zombies that are fighting us here. So rather than fighting all 4 zombies simultaneously, I'm going to try and lure one of them off to the side, and I'm going to try and hit their head to smash them up against the bar. I got 9 dice here to roll, so let's go. Oops, oh no, one of my dice has escaped. But that's looking good. So there's no failed stress dice yet. I did drop my stress dice. So let's see what that is. That is not a failure as well. So that is a success. So as I swing that flail and I smack it across this zombie's head, it caves in the head and splats it up against the side of the wall, leaving 3 zombies to bear. I'm going to use my movement to go and try and just keep making distance. Don't need first aid. And we're going to see if Powers has found anything. Powers does! Powers finds... Oh, he gets 2, so he finds something unlikely. So you guys get to decide, what weapon does Powers find? This is an unlikely weapon to have been found here in a tavern. So it can be anything. Throw it out there, and I'll pick one of them, yeah. So it is an unlikely weapon to have found here. A bat. Bat's a good one. That's a good one. Powers is rooting around and digging. He pulls out stuff from the couch. He moves over to what looks to be like a lost and found. Crowbar, cricket bat, another cricket bat. Hey, thanks, buddy. Shotgun. That's very unlikely. If this is America, it'd definitely be a shotgun. Yeah, sadly, it's Australia. You know what? A signed cricket bat, I think, sounds really cool. All right. He picks up a signed cricket bat. Let's add that to him now. The tavern is a bikey bar. There's an illegal shotgun. I mean, maybe. I think the cricket bat works well. I think it's very iconic as well. All right, so he picks up the signed cricket bat, and he is now able to fight. The zombies continue to approach, which brings us to the next round of brawling. Taking cover. We do not take cover. Ranged combat. No one's got ranged weapons. Close combat. All right. So once again, 3 for strength, 3 for close combat, and 3. The bat is called 6 and out. Nice. I love that. All right. Let's see how we go. Ah, beautiful. Oh, but I messed up. Okay. So, the way this works. I got 2 successes. But I messed up. So I'm going to take out 2 of the zombies here. I got greedy. So I swing my dice bag and I hit him in the jaw. It knocks his head clean back and into the wall. I swing around and whack! Smack him, smack the second one straight in the head. This taking out the second. However, in doing so, let's see. The walkers have attacked. And what do they do here? Messing up in combat. Alright. Roll me a d6, please, everyone. Actually, Jakin, seeing as you just joined, roll us a d6, if you're still around. Otherwise, everyone roll it. Yeah. Let's see. Bup. Okay, let's see. Got a 3. Okay, 3. Oh my freaking god. Okay. Friendly fire. So I mess up. Quote unquote, I mess up. Hit friend with the damage, with the range. So, with the damage. Yeah, okay. So, randomly decided kind of thing who. So, as I'm swinging and I hit the second one, I accidentally overextend. And I will potentially hit powers instead. This is kind of bad vibes, but let's try this again. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 flips to hit. Let's see if I hit. Oh, do I hit him? I hit him so hard. Let's see if he endures it. And he gets a stress dice as well. Okay. Oh, he does endure it. Okay, so as I swing and I knock out 2 of these zombies, as I backswing it, he does get clocked in the jaw, and he's like, oh my god, what the hell, bro? Oh, dude, I'm so sorry. There's one more. Get it! And Jimmy is gonna try, Powers is going to try and take this guy out. And he does so. With 1 cricket bat smash, he manages to take out that zombie. All right. He was running in too eager and got in my way. Yeah, maybe, but didn't mean to hit him, you know. Hey, are you okay? Yeah, no, I'm fine. Just, oh my god, what do you have in that? I open up my my sock, and I show him these. And he's like, dude, what the hell? And I'm like, yeah, well, I mean, that's, yeah. What have you been using? Well, okay, nothing until I got this cricket bat. Well, look, now you've got the cricket bat. Okay, doors are locked, place is secured, at least for now. There's only a handful of zombies out there, but, you know, that's okay. I stopped to catch my breath. Okay, it's getting dark. We should scavenge, see if we can find anything. We need to try and find a key card. That's what we're looking for, a key card, okay? So, begin to looking around, begin to scavenge. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. I probably won't have time to because basically recovering takes about an hour to like reduce stress. Like you actually have to have a significant amount of time to like unwind. I'm not spending it here just because 1, there are lots of zombies in the area and it's not secure. So yeah. So 4 of that, and then 2 for my scout, and then 3 stress dice. Getting a feeling Richard would go for a drink to calm his nerves. Ah, yeah, you know what? Why not? While I'm searching, that is what he is doing. So he'll reduce his stress down. So now he's at stress 1 instead of stress 2. Okay. That is 1 success. So, looking around, we see the body of a student. It's a student ID card. This isn't going to get us very many places, but it's a start, at least. Hey, hey, Powers, have you found anything? Yes. Yeah, bro, I found something, you know. You want a beer? Do I want a beer? Dude, what was all that crap you were just giving me about, like, you know, freaking eating carbs and stuff like that? Oh, yeah, no, this is just to calm the nerves, you know, just, it's fine, don't worry about it, just, you know, you should have something, you know, eat, you know, calm yourself down as well. Dude, no, having alcohol when you need a fight is not a terrible idea. I mean, sorry, it's not a great idea. Yeah, I found my friend Johnny Walker. That's a good one. I'd stop booze. It's not good for the muscles, but this is messed up, man. I just need something to clear my head. I don't know. I found the end of the world kind of very sobering for me, but you do you, man. Like, god damn it. All right, look. How about you stay here for a little while, okay? I'm gonna go scout, see if I can find someone else. Yeah, you know, I could do that. You want me to, like, make some Molotovs, man? Fine. Yes, sure. Why not? God damn it. And I'll leave. He starts to look around. A lot of the bottles are smashed and destroyed. There's a few in like kind of the under the bar fridge that's there that he kind of plays around with, but that's about it. Meanwhile, myself and my dog are going to go and search around the university, see if we can find that. See if we can't find the like a staff or an employee. So that's 6 dice plus my 3 stress. Come on, give me my staff card. Yes! That is an unlikely success, which means we do indeed find a staff member. All right. Looking around, there's a small pond that has a number of koi floating in it. And koi are doing fine. They're swimming around, but there is the dead body of a floating person just lying face down. That person has a key card strapped to their belt. Oh my god, okay. Looking around, there are still only a handful of zombies. A few zombies. But they're too far away. I just need to get this card. But to do that, I need to crawl into the water. It's not very deep. It's maybe about, like, shin high. But with all the people who have come back from the dead, what's to say that this isn't one of them? All right, ladies and gentlemen, we have our next vote. Is she a walker? All right, votes are in. Cast your votes. I make my way into the water. It's cold. The fish move away from my person. Normally these fish are quite friendly, accustomed to people and those who live and work at the university. But they're agitated, and they're not the only ones. Chief stands on the edge of the pond, watching and wagging its tail. I'm glad I have Chief. I'm glad that that I was able to Save Chief. I don't know what I would have done if he was there on his own. I wade over to the body, lying face down in water that is barely deep enough to submerge the corpse. I make my way over and reach for the belt. It's one of those elastic tags. I don't want to disturb it if I can't. So I reach down and pull out my Swiss Army knife, unflick the blade, and start to gently saw the loop for the belt that is attached to it off. As soon as it comes free, I very quietly pull it away. So, let's see this. We're currently at a tie, by the way. So, one vote will make all the difference. Get your vote in. Let's see how we go. Okay, so I've got 3 for agility, 2 for stealth, 3 stress dice. Well, you can. All right. Here we go. You can take my tenure over my cold dead body. Yes, she's wearing that shirt. Oh my god, that is 4 successes. Hell to the yeah. As this has happened, it is almost like a cut purse. The body doesn't even bob in the water as I pull out the tag and I look at the name. All right. Let's get everyone to just roll some d6s here real quick, because it turns out you all want this person to be alive. So, let's get that going, shall we? Everyone roll some d6s, because she is alive. Okay, hold on 1 second. Apologies. I will make adjustments in just a moment. Yeah, there we go. Okay, let's see. Here we go. Okay, so random individual woman. Let's call her Tanya. And let's get those d6s in, and let's find out what we know about Tanya. Sorry, just pulling up the NPC list. Okay, one moment. Still looking, still looking. I should definitely bookmark these pages for next time. Walkers, yada, 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 random locations, NPCs. Here we go. Okay, so the first rules. Let's do this. Oh, sorry. The new rewards for that one are TWD. That's the new one there. Okay, so let's see. Starting with Tony's got a 6 and a 2, which means 62. This woman is wearing a tuxedo. Business. Oh, sorry, tuxedo. It's also Canadian. I don't know what that means. Canadian. Okay. Then we've got Mythical with a 2 and J Spites with a 2, meaning that her issue is she is angry. All right, so she is an angry person. Not surprising. Schoolia got a 5 and Astralis got a 4, which means her secret issue is has trained their kids to kill, steal, and lie. So, secretly a bad mom. I'm just going to go with that one. So, secretly has trained her kids basically just to be criminals. And the next up is sword play and sorcery. Gets a result of 1. She is not trained in anything. Unskilled. And lastly, let's see. All right, I needed one more. Microbiologist, that's a 1. Thank you so much. That is... Oh, a Canadian tux is full denim? Oh, okay. Oh, okay, yeah. If it's a Canadian tuxedo, then yeah, it's full denim. I didn't know that, yeah. And with a 1 macrobiologist, she is carrying nothing. Okay. And she is a uni worker. No, well, so we figured out she's a worker at the university, not a student. So we have a student ID. Actually, we should probably add these to the character sheet too. So over here, we're gonna put in ID student uni worker. Okay, there we go. So let's add that to there. Yes, and then we will add that to here. Done and done. All right, boom. Okay, so as DAG pulls the uni tag off of... Oh, hold on. Sorry, I didn't... I don't think I saved that right. Let me try that again. There we go. And, yep, there we go. Student ID is there. I will make that smaller, but yeah. Okay, so as DAG makes his way, as if he is moving around, he notices something. The woman seems to stir, almost. Oh my god. Oh, she's alive. Looking around, there's still no zombies in the immediate vicinity. Actually, you know what? Let's just call it Uni ID. I think that's going to be better. I'm going to make my way and drag her onto the like out of the water, basically, and I flip her over and check her vitals. It seems as though she's still breathing. She's still alive. I'm going to perform CPR. Let's see how well I can do CPR. There we go. Okay. Let's see. So my empathy is 3. My medicine is 1. I have 3 stress dice here. A fat male zombie wearing a t-shirt that says The Walking Dead and shows a bunch of stick people labeled Gen Z looking at phones. Wow. Freaking called out. Straight up. All right. Well, that zombie is going to be here. So I'm going to be trying to perform CPR on this woman while this is happening. Okay, that is 1, 2 successes, no failures. Unlikely as it is, because I actually have done my first aid certificate. So I begin chest compressions. I try to clear the airways. I, again, just try to use mouth to mouth here and there, and eventually she regurgitates a ton of water. She's coughing, she's spluttering, she's barely conscious, and that is when, wandering out from a nearby building, you hear the sound of the automatic doors open, and this fat zombie walks out and wanders in our direction. Okay, now because this is a $15 donation, we are going to up some threat levels here. So the zombie officially... Where'd our music go? Yeah, let's boost it up, shall we? There we go. All right. The zombie moves towards us. Let's see. So, our zombie is imminent and closing in. So we are at threat level 4, which gives me another stress. All right. Oh, man. I'm trying very hard not to, like, over-stress here. But that is not going to happen. All right. There we go. So, as the zombie makes its way closer, I am going to... I'm going to have to leave her. Not for the zombie, but I'm going to have to fight this dude. Okay, at this point, I'm going to use my dog. I'm going to whistle. And so that is 1, 2, 3 for my strength, 3 for my close quarters combat, 1 for my dog, and 1, 2, 3. My God, I've got so many stress die. 1, 2, 3, 4 stress dies to get through. All right. Jeez, this is a push. Okay, what do we have? 1 success. Okay, that is enough to. Okay, so hold on. So let's go with the combat rounds. Where are we at? Taking cover. Do we take cover? No. Ranged combat? None. Close quarters combat? Yes. I did manage to get 1 success. This will not kill the walker, but this will give me an advantageous position. With it being so big and hefty and large, this guy, as I hit him in the jaw, sort of hits him in the jowls, and you watch as this big face sort of doesn't actually hit the skull or destroy the brain. The zombie lunges and tries to reach out and grab, but I've used my movement to kind of step back and move out of the way. I don't have time to continue first aid on this woman. She's still passed out, but she is now breathing comfortably. I look around. I check to make sure that there aren't any more zombies coming through. Let's do a very quick scout just to make sure that that is the case. All the stresses. What happens at 5? I die? No, at 5 stresses, I potentially break and develop, like, psychological problems. Okay, so that is 1 success, no mess-ups. Well, I kind of got a failure on my things, but yeah. Okay, so this large, heavy-set zombie, while it is distracting, hasn't taken my eyes off the rest of the world around me. Let's find out if there are zombies heading in my direction. There are not. Okay, so if I can kill this guy quickly, I might be able to get away with only having to deal with 1 zombie. So once again, next round, taking cover. No one's shooting at me. I don't need to take cover. Ranged attacks. No ranged. The zombie now lunges. starts lunging towards me. What happened after Power's sleep advice? Okay, Powers got drunk. Well, I say got drunk, had a couple of beers. I went to go try and find a university working pass, found a woman face down in one of the ponds here, stole her pass, realized she was alive, resuscitated her with CPR, and a big fat zombie wearing a Walking Dead shirt has come out and is now attacking me. I haven't succeeded. I need to actually hit hard enough to get through the layers of fat in order to kill him. I have not done so already. I'm at 4 stress dice, by the way. Look, 4 stress dice. Okay, and I have 3 on my. Oh, I can't use my dog anymore. Actually, no. Does the dog stay for the fight? It's once per day. I get a +1. I'm gonna rule it this way just for now because I feel as though a once per day thing for your talent. I mean, come on, let me have it for the fight. So my dog is helping me for the fight. You watch as the zombie's coming forward, Chief has grabbed onto the arm of the zombie and is pulling it off to one side, making it like giving me an opening to try and swing at it. So once again, I'm going to try my hardest. 1, 2, yes. Okay, with 2 hits, I smack it square in the head, which is enough to knock it down to the ground. But only temporarily. The zombie is knocked on the ground and has these moments of rocking back and forth, trying to get back up. At this point, Tanya begins to get up. She's, where am I? What's going on? I don't even say anything. I grab her and I try to run. I am far too stressed out, and this zombie's gonna make a hell of a lot of noise. I turn and I bail. I'm gonna try and sneak away. So again, 4 stress dice, and 3 for agility, 2 for mobility, as I'm just trying to outrun this. Maybe stealth. Yeah, I'm gonna try and stealth away. I'm gonna whistle for the dog. Whistle, Chief. Chief! Come on, boy! Okay. God damn, okay. That's actually not bad, as long as I don't fuck this up. Yep, okay, good. So, that is a success. We begin to move, we begin to run, and the fat zombie, by the time it gets up, we are long gone. I get over to the door of the tavern, of the pub. There's still a couple of zombies that are there, but I'm going to just kind of outmaneuver them. It's just only the 1 or 2 zombies. So I just say, stay here for a sec. And I walk up and I'm going to and attract the zombies. They'll start to move in my direction. As they do, rather than fighting them, I'm going to use my agility to try and... Actually, you know what? No, why? Screw it. Why am I hesitating? I'm going to grit my teeth, and I'm going to try and bash them in the head with my, my thing. Oh yeah, the Walking Dead shirt with the Gen Z guys was amazing. I love it. I absolutely love it. And trust me, this is not the last time we'll see him. Alright, so that is 1, 2 successes, easy done. So, I'm gonna walk there and I smash the skull of one of them, flick around, smash the skull of the other, and and get them in. And I say, okay, quickly, come on. As Tanya gets in, she looks and she says, that dog cannot be in university property. What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up and get in, or I'm gonna kick the absolute shit out of you. Sorry, she came after my dog. Alright, I'm gonna use a manipulative or leadership. Either way, they're both 0. So 3 on my empathy, 4 stress dice. Let's see if I can convince her to back the fuck off. Alright, that is 3 successes. 3 successes. No complications, which is surprising because I've now got 4 of them. Okay, she has nothing to say as I start cussing her out. And runs in. Oh wait, no. I rattled the door. Freaking, I bang on the door. Freaking, oi, Powers, open the fucking door. Because he's tied the thing with the belt. Powers is gonna show up and open the door. Thankfully, I killed these two and didn't run around with them, so he opens the door and lets us in. Okay. As we close the door and reseal it again, we're out of breath. Powers looks at Tanya and says, "Hey, so like, who's this now? I thought you were gonna go and find, a pass." As soon as he says that, my brain starts to just become even more exasperated at freaking Powers. He didn't unlock the door. He just untied the belt. Yeah. He's not drunk. Like I said, he had a couple of beers, and that's okay. I mean, not okay, but like, he's not inebriated to that level. Tanya, as soon as Powers says this, checks her pocket and notices that she's been sliced, and that her pass has been taken. Where is my pass? Where is my... Did you steal it? Are you thieves? How dare you? I should call the police on you. I look at her and I say, the police ain't coming. They're a little bit more busy than trying to find out who took your goddamn pass. And look, I'm not giving it back, just so you know. I do have it. It's like, you will give it back. You will absolutely be giving my pass back. I will not stand for this. Do you know who I am? Your name's Tanya, I say, looking at the pass. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, and you will listen to me. I will not be taking this from anyone. Not a student, not a teacher, no one. You gonna take it from them? I gesture outside to the zombies. She begins to chew on her words. Now, I just need to think, okay? So shut the fuck up, go have something to drink, and let me get my thoughts together. I'm really stressed out. Stress 4, I'm like freaking out. I'm just like, we've come so far, we've done all this. Hey man, you sure you don't want a drink? You really look like you can use it. No, I need to keep my head on straight. I need to be able to think. Okay. But thank you, Powers. Look, I appreciate it. I know you're trying to help, but it's not how I do things. Yeah, okay, suit yourself, man. Hey, you want a drink, lady? You are stealing alcohol from the... And then they start arguing. Okay. So, today's been hard. At this point, Chief comes up and places his head on my lap. I smile and start to rub his head. Today started out as I thought it would. It's in a live stream, making a little bit of extra cash, trying to get by another day. Tristan, my best friend. I can't believe he's gone. Fuck. I thought if I was going to make this, if I was going to do this with anyone, it would be with him. God damn it. God damn it. I remember climbing over the fence and finding Chief. I recall that moment where I had to take out his owner, who had turned into a zombie. And then not take out, but had to imprison my other friend, Tim, in the garage of my own house. How did it all go so wrong? How did this spread so quickly? If we're following zombie movie rules, we can't get bit. Destroying the head seems to work, which is good because, you know, hey, Night of the Living Dead didn't have them die when you chopped up their heads, so thank God for that. Look, having Tristan help us, that worked, at least for some part. Maybe that's exactly what we need. Maybe we need to, I don't know, wrangle more of these? Create like a barrier or something. I don't know. Susan's got to be here somewhere. There's no way she would have gone out in this. I look at the other two. These guys. They don't even know what's going on. They can't even understand why all of this is happening. Okay. I don't know about this woman, but I've got her pass. I need to find Suze. I can't leave her out there. Alright, listen you two. I need to go to the central area where all of the office buildings are. Okay? I am going to use your card to get in, because I need to find my partner. And you're welcome to come with me or stay here. Either way, when we're done, I'll come back and find you, but this is very open, exposed. If they surround you or see you, I'm not coming back. So it's your choice now. Do you want to come with me? Or do you want to stay here? Alright, ladies and gentlemen. We have a vote for chat. In chat, type 1 if Powers comes with me. Type 2 if Tanya comes with me. Type 3 if both of them come with me. And type 4 if none of them come with me. There's option again. 1, Powers will come alone. 2, Tanya will come alone. 3, both of them will come. Or 4, neither of them will come. Alright, throw them in. Alright, we got a few for both. Alright, so both of them are going to come. Okay. Okay. Doesn't seem like she'll listen to reason. Probably not, but she's probably also, like, quite afraid of, you know, doing stuff. She could be good bait. Can we suggest things the NPC can do? Absolutely, yeah. You guys are in the GM seat. If you have something you want them to do, like if Tanya freaks out and just opens the door, you write that into chat. That's what happens. That's kind of it. Tanya will come because she's not letting that pass out of her sight. Yeah, that's also true. Yeah. All right. So I think the vote is that both of them will accompany me. So, I tell them to scavenge what they can. I can't carry any more stuff. As you guys can see, I've got pretty much all the stuff here. I can't wait an hour. It is already like 5 o'clock-ish, right? Work is technically over, and either Susan's going to be here or she's gone home, right? Like, this could be anything. We don't know where she was or what she was doing around midday. You think I'm going to let you go with my... Sorry. You think I'm going to let you go without me? That's my pass you're using, thank you. And I'm not letting it out of my sight. Not for a second. I don't care if you're here to save the goddamn Queen of England. The Queen of England's dead. I don't care. Okay? That pass and we are going anywhere. Look, my partner is... And I tell them my partner's full name, which I'm not going to say online. But... I tell them my partner's full name, and she says, "Oh, Suze? Yeah, I know her. What of it?" "Well, do you know if she's at work today?" "Yeah, I don't know. Wasn't paying attention." "Well, great help you are. Do you know where she works at least? Which office?" "Yeah, I do." "All right. Sure." All of a sudden, there is the sound of this high-pitched whining feedback noise. And I turn and see Powers. And see Powers has turned on the karaoke machine. The feedback from the microphone and the speakers, which are too close to each other, create this huge sound that immediately begins to resonate throughout the building. Powers, the fuck? "Oh, dude, sorry, my bad. Yeah, that's on me, my bad." "Wait, no, this could be a good idea. Leave the speaker there. All right, we need to go now." And I burst out of the front door. and both of them begin to rush outwards. Powers would know if there's more supplies or potential weapons in a gym or physical therapy classroom. Yeah, he's a personal trainer. So yes, he would absolutely know that there would be some. We'll bring that up in a little bit because we are going to have another run at trying to get to my partner. So 2 for scouting. Oh, sorry, no. 2 for stealth, 3 for agility, 4 stress dice. Because again, I'm not reducing my stress. I'm not taking that hour to rest until we find her. Like, this is it. This is the stressfulness. This is it. Pushing through and not wasting time. Okay. Oh, no! Okay, well, I succeed. But there are 3 mess-ups along the way. Shit. It all came to be. 3 mess-ups. Okay, let's find out what happens. Chat, roll me some D6s. Let's find out how messed up this gets. Okay, so number 3, we run out of a particular type of resource. Okay, as we're running, oh, man, okay, fine. As we're running, my backpack is pulled, and as it is, unfortunately, they managed to grab and pull the dog food bag. They don't take it from me, but they rip it open, reducing the amount of dog food and rice that I have by half. So that sucks. Okay, number 2. Let's see. So that was Tony the Tigger. Mythical Turian with a 1. Let's see, what's the next mess up? We alert the swarm, raising the threat level by 1. So we've gone from no one has noticed us to okay, so this is how this works. Basically, the swarm hasn't found us, but we walked too close to one who reached out and grabbed me. But now there are walkers around who haven't noticed us, but you might suffer a single walker attack if you mess up a skill test. So that's where we're at. Okay, so yeah, we've gone up to threat level 2. Tanya yells out in this one, and that is what attracts that zombie to us. The one that took the dog's food. Alright. Jay Spites. That's a 6. Lose a hostage, or in this case, we'll lose an NPC. Alright. Who do we lose? Let's throw this into a vote. Who gets left behind while we're running? Who gets left behind? Tanya, Powers, Chief, or me? All right. There we go. Who gets left behind? Let's do the votes. Everyone's like, bye, Tanya. Yeah, if I get left behind, it means that they're still heading to the central area, but I'm not. So in this case, she's trying to run in heels. Left behind to zombies, RIL. Maybe. Because I do have a coin to flip to find out what happens to Tanya as well. All right, it looks like everyone's going with Tanya as the short straw here. So, as she begins to run, her heels do indeed snap and break. As they do, she falls to the ground, and suddenly you hear this, as the large zombie with the Walking Dead t-shirt and the millennial, the Gen Z guys on their phones on its shirt, begins to come around the corner. Tanya tries to stand up and asks for help. At this point, I'm gonna make an empathy check. Empathy and endurance. That's what I'm gonna do. Can I endure not helping her? And that's an extra four stress. Let's see if I can put this out there. Okay, that is 1 to none. So that is a success. I leave Tanya behind. I just don't stop. It's not that I make it clear we could have saved her, but I just do not. Let's see how Powers does. Powers gets a 1. He also has enough will to not gain more stress from this. Here's the question though. For you guys, you are in control of Powers. While I didn't stop to save Tanya, because that's my decision and I don't want to save her, do you guys want Powers to save her or not? Does Powers save Tanya? What do you guys think? He's too scared. He runs. He is very nervous. He easily freaks out. Keeping in mind, he does blame himself for his spin class dying. Freaked out by the giant zombie. Alright. I choose to believe to add insult to injury, she's lying face down and tries to rise. Chief comes running up behind, jumps off her back and leaps from her shoulders. Wow. You know what? You guys are in charge. Yeah, sure. That's... Chief does run over her. Powers could try and throw something to help Tanya get away. Sure, I don't mind that. Powers has very little on him. He has the signed cricket bat. I'm gonna say that he's got... Oh no, he's got a Molotov! Oh, he's got a Molotov! Alright, let's have him throw the Molotov. So, he doesn't have anything ranged. He's got some agility to him. Let's see how he does. This is just a straight 3d6. That's 1 success. He throws the Molotov. Boof, it blows up in her face. He has converted the die to a do. So, as the Molotov burns this particular zombie, we do leave her behind. Because we keep running, and we lose her for directions. However, she was the one who knew where she was going. So now I need to try and figure out where I'm going without her. So, another check. 4 for wits, 2 for scout. Let's see if I can find it. I do not know where we're going. I'm gonna have to do it again because, yeah, quite frankly, I'm just gonna keep looking. Powers is yelling at me. We should go back. I mean, come on, man. We shouldn't have left her. Oh, Powers says he'll come back for her. Yeah, we'll come back for you. Just run. All right, second lot. That is a success. Okay, good. We continue to look around. We find a sign. There's a large bulletin board. We're over here. Okay, Central's there. Yes, run. We make our way towards the offices. Okay, moment of truth. I pull out my card. Beep. Beep. And the door opens. All right, get in. We get in. And inside the central area, there are no zombies. They have not had a means to access it. Now, I don't know where Suze's office is, but I'm going to look around. As I do, I keep looking and finding a variety of different things. Until eventually I come to a place where there are very familiar knickknacks and small objects lining the table here. I recognize them. This is her desk. And I can see that the room is in shambles. Papers scattered everywhere. Coffee mug smashed on the ground. No sign of blood, but clear signs of a struggle. I see her purse and her bag on the table. I quickly open it and find her phone, her wallet, and her car keys. And that, ladies and gentlemen, will be the end of episode 1 of DAG versus The Walking Dead. You've been a terrific audience. Thank you so much for playing with me and running me through this stressful and freaking mad thing that we're doing. Before we go, guys, I just want to get a quick vibe check. How are you guys feeling about this? Do you guys like the game? Do you like what we're doing here? Do you want me to keep going? Let me know. Throw it all out in the chat. Let's get our outro music going. There we go. Little longer. Oh man, I wish I could. I've ironically got to go to my work and do some more games with the kids at the youth center. More. Oh man, thank you so much. This is amazing. That was fun. I love the whole super interactive part. Great. I'm really glad. I wanted this to be one of my most interactive games to date. That is 100% it. I hope you guys liked the little NPC thing that I've got. I'll definitely keep track of what NPCs are around, who's dead, and what we might do is we might have like a memorial page that we'll make like as a credit scene for like those who did not survive. And we'll throw them out there as well. And that way when we do the outro, like right now, we'll do like a credit reel for people who donated and who are really, really kind. By the way, again, for those of you who don't know, LA cost me a lot of money, which was unexpected. I intend to go to Gen Con, but I'm trying to, get a little bit of extra money so that I can enjoy my time at Gen Con and pay my rent, because obviously while I'm doing travel, one thing I hadn't considered is I'm not making money live streaming, so I'm trying to just make sure everything's taken care of. So thank you everyone who helped donate towards my goal. We're almost halfway, which is amazing, and it's so kind. Your generosity goes so far, and it is so appreciated. It is why I'm able to do games like this, which have the focus being not on my celebrity guest friends, not on myself. This is you guys. This is my thank you to you all for being there and for helping me. So you guys get to, play with me. Will this be the normal time slot? Yes, this is going to be the time slot from now on. So yeah, this is going to be it. So yeah. Thank you very much, everyone. I hope you guys had a great time. Let me actually, while I'm here, let me do this right now. So over on my Discord, by the way, if someone could exclamation Discord, I will now add to our live play shows. Let me just go through here. Okay, over to our live play shows. We are now adding in the DAG versus the Walking Dead channel. There's now a text channel for you guys, so we can chat. We can talk about the latest game. You guys can come and basically plan and plot things for the future as well. Welcome to DAG versus the Walking Dead chat. Feel free to create encounters, recap episodes, and hang out talking all things about our new series, our new show. There we go. Boom. Right there. And I've added everyone so you guys can see exactly where it is. So there you go. It was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. You deserve all the good things. Oh, thank you, Myth. Will this be the normal time slot? Yes, it will. Will you make minis for Powers and Tanya? Yeah, probably. Actually, I'll probably every session if I can. And again, I can't promise this just because of my schedule, but I will likely try to make NPCs of everyone, and then I'll also post that in the Walking Dead chat as well. And if people had moments that they liked, hey, if you want clips to share of that one, amazing. That'd be amazing, and hopefully I'll be able to make some shorts out of it so you guys can enjoy that as well. I don't do shorts, but maybe we'll do it for this show. All right, well, that brings us to the end of today's session. Thank you so much again. Let's hit that raid, shall we? Who are we gonna go and raid? Let's see. Let's go raid the Dice Cream Sandwich crew. We have, of course, none other than the incredible Ivy running games over on that channel. We're going to send us there with all the love and all the care and all the support. Thank you, guys. My name's been Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. And so is that. That's also my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week. You will find me here next tomorrow night for DAG Reads. So be sure to come and tune in. We're going to, again, make another attempt to go through all of the stuff from Utah. But if we don't, we'll still hang out. So come check us out tomorrow. Until next time, as always, from me to you, game hard or die trying. Good night, guys.